Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Come on in, everybody. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, let's get into it. Let me know if y'all hear me. Let's get into it. Can you hear me? Let's get in. That. Come on, y'all. Let's get into it. It's time to do it. So let's get in, get in, get in. Let's get into it. Oh, I think that's gonna be it right there. Let me see. Did that fix it? Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown. I grew up on the sidewalk where I heard street talk and then walked the whole New York. I go to Queens and get the brews from Brooklyn. Get money in Manhattan and never been shook when. And go uptown to the Bronx to boogie down. Time to build my juice back up. Suckers back up. Suckers get smacked up, no doubt for clout. You know what I'm about. Knocking suckers off, knocking suckers out. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing this morning? It's your boy Boogotti NYC. And like I always told you, y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all ready? Because I got a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. So yeah, I wanted to start the show off early. But yes, uh, we can hear you. That's right, Casey. Thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me. That's right. We're about to get into it now. How's everybody doing this fine Wednesday? Hump day. Everybody ready to get into it? We back, y'all. Another day to keep on moving forward with my friends and my family. How you guys doing today? That's right. How you guys doing? Glad everybody's here. Come on in. Come on in. We got Kendra's order out yesterday, so she should be getting her big drip soon. Got Miss Swan's order going out and everything, so I'm feeling comfortable right now. Everybody happy. Everybody's happy. How everybody doing? I see Strong Island's in the building. There you go. There you go. You already know what I'm talking about, right? Sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown. I grew up on the sidewalk. Well, that was my joint right there. I go to Queens from Queens and get the crews from Brooklyn. Get money in Manhattan and never been shook with. Go uptown to the Bronx and boogie down. It's time to build my juice back up. Suckers backed up. Suckers getting jacked up. No doubt for clout. You know what I'm about. Knocking suckers off. Knocking suckers out. Let me clear my eyes real quick right here. Yeah, you guys, I had to get those morning prayers in before we start the show because, again, you already know we can't do nothing without the man upstairs. Let me see what time it is real quick. It's time. Let's get into it. Got to get all of those prayers in for love, happiness, all of our friends, all of our family, every single person that's here. That's right, you guys, not for party, but for humanity. That's what we're doing right now. We got Rebecca Lanyon in the building. We got Winter Rising in the building. I see Mark Dorfman is here, busting Dustin's like, let's go. Rebecca, I see you, sweet. Who that sweet at RV Adventures? Let's go. Who else? I'm here, Swans. What's up, Casey Ramos? We want to pray for everybody here this morning, praying for every single person that's here. Want to pray for happiness, pray for energy, pray for uplifting, and pray for family. Can't forget about those animals as well. Who else? I see Mark Dorfman, Rebecca Lanyon Bueno, Batty Lynn is up in the building. I am here as well. Can't forget about liberty and justice. Also, don't want to forget about Mark Dorfman, Jeffrey Stoker. Can't forget about Batty Lynn, Rebecca Lanyon Bueno. Winter Rising, one of our new mods. And where's my boy Sam Champion at? How you doing, Coin Collective? Everybody, that's all my people's in here. Let's get it in this morning. Kevin, that's right. ODK. Amen. Let's keep it moving forward, you guys. Y'all ready? Because guess who is? I know I am. I'm ready to go. This clock gonna take too long for me right now. Wait a minute. Let's see. I'm from Chicago, where the L train roars and they take a breeze blows. The windy city spirits flips from deep dish crust to the skylines heights. Chicago shines through the coldest night. Who's that right there? That sounds fire. I don't know who that was. You need to go ahead and let me know who that was, Deep Dish. I ain't say it right, but the way that it came together at the end sounded like it was some heat. Because I do rock with comment. There are times when you need someone, I will be by your side. Oh, y'all ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. They're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo, 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 yo. Whoa. And we wind it up. Mm, mm, wind it up. We wind it up. I said it's 6 o'clock somewhere, but not here yet. I know. He wants to wave. Okay. Ole. And we gotta open up those pores. And it's time to get to the show. We got to get right into it, you guys. We done had enough big breaks and stuff like that. Not going to play around, do all of the song stuff like that. You know what I am going to do? I got 5 on it. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. Let's stay on topic, stay on point, and let me know where you're chiming in from. This way, I can go do research from where you're chiming in from. That's right. Let me know what time it is as well. I'd love to know that. I'll be over there like, Sweden. What's going on in Sweden? Yeah, and if I find something, boom, we throw it up. And yes, today we have a fantastic health and wellness section. Fellas, stick around. Ladies, this one's for you. Let's keep on moving forward because you know what I'm about to do right now, right? Like I said, I got 5 on it. I want you guys to stay on topic, stay on point. Let me know where you're chiming in from. But also, let's get into these titles. Let's go. We got work to do, y'all. We got Trump. The U.S. Navy blockades Iran. Gas prices explode overnight. Yes, you guys, I see people running around riding motorcycles and dirt bikes and store all that in the street. But you know, when it comes to that premium over here, that 93, it just costs a little bit more. You feel me? And those prices have just went up a little bit more. So we taking a little bit of cruises instead of flying around. We got a destination. That's where we going. But instead of just moving around, we've been a little bit frugal right now when it comes down to prices that we're dealing with. We got to keep on moving forward, you guys, because we also got other situations where Trump's posts himself as Jesus. You guys see it right there. Trump posts himself as Jesus and the internet explodes. What do you guys think about that right there? I mean, he says he depicted himself as a doctor giving the healing touch. I want to know what you guys think about that in the comments. I'm going to keep moving forward because last but not least, we got over here where Eric Swalwell finally resigns from Congress after the number 6 assaults. Also, we got other stories coming up with MGT, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is not too happy with Trump right now as well. We got a lot to get into, you guys. I'm not even going to wait. Let's do what we got to do. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. Do your boy a favor, because guess what? It's Wednesday. Get your coffee, your tea, your water. It's Wednesday. Come on in, y'all. Let's do it. Let's do what we do. Let's have fun right here. Let's see what we got going on right now. The sad part about it is I have to open this show today with another clip of the suspect from Brooklyn who finally went to court yesterday for, I don't want to say it, I have to say powing of the 7-month-old, and now he's going to be facing charges. Yesterday he pled not guilty. What is his name? What is this? What's this guy's name here? Yeah, his name is Matthew Rodriguez, and the 7-month-old. He pled not guilty. Let's get into this, you guys. Good morning, everybody. Come on in.
High emotion as Matthew Rodriguez arrived in court to answer for a crime that has left a neighborhood shattered.
Fox Lisa Severs is live on the scene with our top story at 5 tonight. Lisa.
Well, Natasha and Steve, alleged baby killer accomplice Matthew Rodriguez thought he could outrun the law, but today he was forced to face the full weight of the criminal justice system. He was brought before a judge on murder charges. And
18-year-olds are starting to look real crazy nowadays. Can you believe this kid is 18 years old, walking like that? I mean, he did flip off the bike after he crashed into it.
On the way to the courthouse, proclaimed his innocence. Here's what he had to say.
Matthew, what did you have to say to the family?
I didn't do it. I didn't know what was going to happen.
She was 7 months old. What did you have to say to the parents?
It was not my fault. I didn't pull the trigger.
Wow.
Suspect Matthew Rodriguez, 18, went before a judge today in Kings County Supreme Court. He was arraigned on multiple murder, attempted murder, weapons possession, and other charges in the April 1st deadly shooting of 7-month-old Kaori Patterson Moore. The infant was struck by a bullet to her head while sitting in a stroller. He was allegedly busy on the run trying to cover up his crimes. This morning, the NYPD added charges of witness tampering and obstruction. He pleaded not guilty through his lawyer and is being held without bail. The judge denied that request. NYPD detectives took the alleged shooter, 21-year-old Murray Green, into custody immediately, but circulated this wanted flyer for Rodriguez. Police say he was on the run for days, but eventually tracked down by NYPD detectives and the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Apprehension Task Force in Pennsylvania. He was extradited and brought to the 9-0 precinct. And despite Rodriguez telling the cameras today that he was innocent, the Brooklyn DA says there is plenty of evidence to prove otherwise. Here's what he said.
The theory is that they acted together to commit this crime. That he assisted by driving him. He assisted by taking off after the shooting. He assisted because after the crash, he picked up the firearm. That firearm has not been recovered. He turned, we know that the other defendant was injured and was left on the ground. And he eventually went to the hospital. That gun wasn't on him. So where is that gun?
Now you can see the memorial here at the scene where baby Kaori lost her life. It continues to grow. People still very sad and grieving about this situation. As for the shooter, 21-year-old Murray Green, he's expected to be in court and be arraigned tomorrow afternoon on murder and other charges. And both of the two suspects, if they're found guilty, are looking at the possibility of multiple lifetimes behind bars. That's the latest from Williamsburg. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
They need to bring back capital. That capital pun, you know what I'm saying? That capital pun, you guys know what I'm talking about. Punisher, Punisher, Punisher. They need to bring back capital pun. I want to pray again for baby Kaori and for this case to finally come to an end. And when it does, as well as the process, we have to pray for the family as well as everyone who is involved in this situation right here, because this is a terrible tragedy, you guys. And it's not even really fully summer yet. It's only the end of the month. Got a couple more months to go before it's fully summertime. So you can get an idea what type of summer we're going to have in New York. We pray for that not to be the result, though, Lord. We pray for everybody's safety here. And again, prayers for baby Kaori. Amen. It's got to keep on moving forward. Now we got to get on over to Washington because President Trump definitely wanted to defend himself. But first, he deleted the post depicting himself as Jesus. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Just double tap that screen and get those likes up and see what the president has to say.
Many of the president's supporters furious, calling this picture that Trump posted appearing to depict himself as Jesus blasphemy. Trump took the picture down, but is defending the post, claiming he thought it showed him as a doctor.
President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor.
The president insisting.
It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
But the vice president saying something different.
I think the president was posting a joke, and of course he took it down because he recognized that a lot of people weren't understanding his humor.
It comes as the president is bashing the Pope.
He was very much against what I'm doing with regard to Iran, and you cannot have a nuclear Iran. Pope Leo would not be happy with the end result.
The first American pope has been outspoken against the war in Iran, calling Trump's threat to wipe out a whole civilization truly unacceptable.
Attacks on civilian infrastructure is against international law, but that it is also a sign of the hatred, the division, the destruction the human being is capable of.
Trump firing back, calling the Pope weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy, adding, "I don't want a Pope who criticizes the President of the United States because I'm doing exactly what I was elected in a landslide to do." But the Pope says he's not afraid of Trump.
I have no fear of dealing with the administration nor speaking out loudly about the message of the gospel. And that's what I believe.
He's standing by his comments.
I am called to do what the church is called to do. We're not politicians. We're not trying to make foreign policy, as he calls it. It's the same perspective that he might understand it. But I do believe that the message of the gospel, blessed are the peacemakers, is the message of the world.
Trump now facing widespread backlash. American Catholic leaders condemning his comments. Bishop Robert Barron, who sits on the president's own Religious Liberty Commission, calling them entirely inappropriate and disrespectful. And he says Trump should apologize. But President Trump is not apologizing to the Pope or for posting that picture. Now, all of this comes as Pope Leo is now on the second day of his 11-day trip through Africa. Today, he's in Algeria, the first Pope to ever visit the Muslim-majority country, George.
All right, not only the Pope, but we also got other people, other former friends. I guess people are kind of trying to separate from, hanging with Mr. Trump right now. So we're going to keep this moving forward, you guys. And if you appreciate the content that you're seeing right now, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. You know why? Because we do this every single day. It's our bottom line. Let's keep on going, you guys. I got something for you guys right now. We got to keep on moving forward because Trump was kind of shocked by the Italian prime minister as she defends Pope Leo and then denounces the Iran WAR. So yeah, she used to be his friend. Now she's like trying to get away from him. Kind of like right now, everybody's doing the same thing. Let's see.
Another day, another world leader slammed and cast aside by US President Donald Trump. This time, it's the Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni. She was considered Donald Trump's closest ally here in Europe. She was the only European leader to have attended his inauguration in Washington, D.C. last year. She's been a guest at Mar-a-Lago and she's been a vocal supporter during the Trump presidency, but she's denounced his decision to go to war with Iran, refused to let the US use an Italian military base for its combat operations. And she's also criticized Donald Trump's comments about
people not too happy about this.
Pope Leo XIV, where he described him as weak on crime and terrible on foreign policy.
What I said is what I think. Those statements, particularly regarding the pontiff, were unacceptable. I expressed and continue to express my solidarity with Pope Leo. I tell you more. Frankly, I would not feel at ease in a society where religious leaders do what political leaders tell them to
What's
do.
up?
Now, Donald Trump has told an Italian newspaper that he was shocked by Ms. Meloni and that it was she who was unacceptable because she did not care whether Iran had nuclear weapons and would blow up Italy in 2 minutes. I thought she had courage, but I was wrong, he said.
Okay, speaking of that, since you want to go there, Prez, let's see what's going on in Iran since we brought that up. Yes, let's see what's going on right now because there's mixed reports right now. Officials are ordered to neutralize this USA blockade, and Trump is not happy about there only being a 20-year cease. So what's going on now is they're trying to put together an agreement between Iran, where Iran says we're not going to make any nuclear boom, boom, boom for 20 years. Trump is saying no limit at all. So he's not happy about that. Let's get into that, you guys. Let's do what we do. Let's keep on moving. I'm trying to get you guys loaded up before y'all go to work this morning. Let's go.
The Iranians, the part where the negotiators told Iran, you just can't enrich uranium for 2 decades. President Trump told the New York Post this afternoon, I've been saying they can't have nuclear weapons, so I don't like the 20 years. But despite that, he still thinks that a deal with Iran is possible by the end of this week.
We do think we're dealing with some rational actors.
The U.S. and Iran may have stopped shooting at each other for now, but Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon have not. So Secretary of State Marco Rubio played host today at the State Department.
All of the complexities of this matter are not going to be resolved in the next 6 hours, but we can begin to move forward.
President Trump told a New York Post reporter on assignment in Pakistan, the site of stalled U.S.-Iran peace talks, you should stay there, really, because something could be happening over the next 2 days, and we're more inclined to go there. Democrats, unconvinced.
Not Operation Epic Fury, Operation Epic Failure.
Just a day after warning China not to provide Iran with air defense systems, the Chinese are saying they're actually working to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz.
All parties need to remain calm and exercise restraint. China will continue playing a constructive role.
While the strait is closed, some American businesses will suffer.
Certain industries are going to be hit harder, right? Airlines.
So now they're about to tell us we got to hold on for a couple more weeks. That means higher gas bills, more at the supermarket, and more. So whatever we're paying now, expect to keep it right there, or maybe even more. So whatever the gas is, you can let me know where you're at right now and what the gas prices are. Because I want to have a mental note of what we spoke about today, this Wednesday. I need to know. I'm gonna say, you know what? I think we spoke about this the other day. I want to know what the gas prices are. I want to see if they fluctuate. So let me know where you're at right now and what the gas prices are where you're at. Let's keep going. Because now they're about to tell you to hold on again. Watch.
Farmers, what that's going to mean for food. You know, military contractors are going to do better.
A domino effect from a squeezed Strait of Hormuz runs right through Europe. And a frustrated president posted today, Europe is desperate for energy, and yet the United Kingdom
California,
refuses to open North Sea oil, one of the greatest oil.
$4 in Florida, $4.04 in Virginia, California, $6. What we got there? $4.59. Where you at? Diesel is $6.10 in Burlington, Vermont. $3.46 here in Georgia. You're the cheapest one right now, Georgia. We have $4 a gallon for gas. Homeboy, okay, $4.15 North Carolina. Okay, $2.98 in Tennessee. Everybody need to go get their gas from Tennessee. I'm between Philly and Baltimore. Everyday gas between $3.35, $3.99. Did you guys see those $6 numbers up there just now? $5 in Dallas, $5 plus in Dallas. Maryland is $3.99, $4.59 in Illinois. Ain't nowhere in the world is $2. Where you getting gas at? Huh? Fantasyland? They ain't got that no more. I'm sorry, $2. You ain't even put a place. You funny. $3, $3.80 in South Carolina. Last week, Saturday, Glendale was $6.79. This week, Monday is $6.19 premium. You see what I'm talking about? You see? That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, $7 in Cali. Come on, man. $3.79 in Missouri, $4.59 in Oregon. Ain't no way. Yeah, look, $1.90 in La La Land. You ain't never lie. $5.35 in Michigan. We got $5.68 in California. What part of California? Because other people saying $7. Let me know if they're telling the truth. Liberty and Justice says $3.91. Pretty low right there. That's one of the lowest. Eric Cooper, 409, 385 Indiana, North Carolina, 386. 389 Ohio, 395 in Baltimore. Gas prices are too damn high. Let's keep on going, y'all.
Oil fields in the world, tragic. No matter what Europe does, gas prices in the U.S. may not peak for weeks.
This is the road to more secure and lower long-term energy supplies, but it does mean higher prices today, probably means higher prices for a few more weeks.
High gas prices tell summer a tough sell. So tomorrow, tax day, we are told that some top officials are going to come out and make the case that certain Trump policies like no tax on tips, no tax on overtime are saving some people more money no matter how much gas costs. Brett?
Peter Ducey live at the North Lawn. Peter, thanks.
So a third U.S. aircraft carrier now sailing.
535 was for premium. Okay, you clarify. We got you. We're going to keep on moving forward, but that's still a lot of damn money for gas. Are you guys serious? You know, in the world of $6.59 in California. What part are you talking about? Beverly Hills? Jesus Christ, $7? Y'all must be telling the truth because everybody's saying the same thing. How could this be? You know what? I think different gas stations have different prices because some of that gas don't be good. So you guys must be going to the best gas stations. That's probably what's going on. The ones that's paying that $6 and $7, you must be going to like premium gas stations because I know there's a lot of gas stations that have cheap gas as well. Let's keep on moving forward. I know one thing. I'm gonna pray for y'all at them gas stations and that this gas go down. We got trains in New York, so we all right. But they still stinging us on the train because it's $3 to get on the train, and if you want to get back home, that's another $3. So that's $6 right there on top of whatever you paying. So we're gonna pray for each other. Let's keep on going forward. They're trying to hit us in the pockets, and they're talking about you guys can hang on for a few more weeks. A few more weeks to them is gonna be 2 months. Let's see what Marjorie Taylor Greene is accusing Trump of right now. Let's get on over here, y'all. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. I don't know who they think we are, but my pockets cannot handle this nonsense.
And a telling sign of just how far-reaching the criticism of the president has become. My first two sources are talking about the idea of working together. Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene, I have to ask you if believe that the president thought he was depicting himself as a doctor, not Jesus, in that post.
North Carolina, I see you.
No, absolutely not. I thought that was blasphemy. As a Christian, I was very offended. And a doctor, President Trump is not a doctor. And that picture had him in a robe, as Jesus is often portrayed, with light coming out of his hands. And he talked about healing people like a Red Cross worker. I think there would be many people that would argue with that, saving lives. So I think it was blasphemy. I was offended. I think he should apologize, not act defensive.
Good morning,
And
Brian.
many Christians across America and the world were very offended by that.
And Congressman Khanna, when you look at this, that post came after the Pope had said that he wanted peace in Iran, peace in the world. The president obviously viewed that as criticism and said that he was weak on crime. Do you understand why the president is engaging in this attack on the Pope that he says he won't apologize for?
I find it sad. I mean, I respect Representative Green as a person of Christian faith. We don't agree on a lot of issues. We don't agree on abortion rights. We may not agree on everything related to gun violence, but she cares about the dignity of human beings. That's why she has spoken out against the president when he says, I want to wipe out Iranian civilization. That's what I'm concerned about more than social media posts. That's why we've spoken out for survivors. These aren't political issues. These are moral issues.
All right, how about these moral issues? Let's get into these other people that's in the Congress and all of those people. So I got to be careful because you already know that we surfing kind of light over here, but I'm going to let the story be told how it's supposed to come out over here. You know how they say birds of a feather flock together, or one bad apple can spoil the bunch? What do you guys think about this when it comes down to a majority of people? Because most of the time, there's not just one or two people that should be singled out. Because a lot of times they do say birds of a feather flock together. And now what we've been learning with the Epstein files and all of this stuff, powerful people don't just come out and tell on themselves. They wait until somebody has something on them. Then they resign, leave, and say, oh, I don't want to do the job anymore. Or they say, wow, he was just so smart. I can't believe he duped me. We're not stupid. I'm gonna let this play out the way it's supposed to because I don't want to have any problems. We're gonna get on over to Washington, Capitol Hill chaos. We plagued with these lawmakers right now. Yeah, they need to go ahead and get a lot of these people out and shake the rag out and get a lot of these people out of Congress. Because I got a feeling that it's not just one or two guys. It's not just Gonzalez and Eric. I don't think it's just one or two of them. I think it's much more personally.
At our exclusive CBS News interview with two women who say Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell sexually harassed them. They told Nancy Cordes why they finally decided to go public. Swalwell denies allegations of sexual misconduct, but he did suspend his campaign for governor on Sunday and then announced he's going to resign from Congress. Nancy Cordes joins us now from Washington. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning to you, Nora. This is the first time that Swalwell's accusers have been willing to go on camera. And they told us it wasn't an easy decision, but that they've been shocked to discover how many women had stories about Swalwell that were apparently just like theirs.
Because see, once you get into power and then you start to use it for the wrong thing, that's what happens. What we say, where I get it from, I got it from the Spider-Man movie, but it's still a great and a real saying. With great power comes great responsibility.
I didn't tell anybody for years. Out of fear.
What were you afraid of?
Well, at first I thought I was all alone.
Annika Albrecht was still in college when she says she got what she thought was a big break. California Congressman Eric Swalwell offering to stay in touch after meeting with her student group in Washington, D.C.
He offered to mentor me. Wow. That was as someone who knew.
Offered to mentor you. Okay, you guys, I want more people to see this story. And a great way to do it is if you guys can help me out. You double tap the screen and the likes go up, and then YouTube sees that and creates a notification, and more people get to see our header and they come on over here. The only way it's going to happen is if you guys do it. Also, if you do have your notifications turned on, turn them off and turn them back on. This way we get a nice refresh. Don't do it right now, but remind yourself to go ahead and turn that notification off and then turn it back on, and make sure that it has all selected, all notifications selected. This way you get notified for everything. Also, whoever has not already subscribed to the channel, we're working on 80,000 subscribers. And we're still climbing because we're still working, you guys. That's right. Still #1, liberty and justice. I see you out there. I see you, Casey Ramos. I see you, who that, Jeffrey Spilker. I see you, Mark Dolphin. I see you, Batty Lynn. I see you, Winter Rising. And I see you, Sam Champion. Let me tell you guys, we got a serious mod crew. Are you guys modded up already inside of the Discord? Just want to know. I gotta make sure I invited all of you guys to your mod room to make sure that you guys can go there and collaborate. Let's keep on moving forward, y'all.
Virtually nothing about politics at the time, or no one. That was just an incredibly generous offer that I felt very lucky to have.
She says Swalwell created a group chat with all the students and then added her as a friend on the messaging app Snapchat.
And so I asked the other people that were in the meeting, did he add them? And they said no.
Were they all men?
Yes. I was the only woman in the meeting.
She says Swalwell, who was then in his late 30s, started out talking politics, but his messages soon turned flirtatious.
Ultimately, it reached a point where he invited me to a hotel to meet him. It was very clear what the connotation was. At that point, I completely stopped responding. What I keep thinking back to is how lucky I am that I didn't go to that hotel.
Alisa Marco says she had a similar experience in 2021. She sent Swalwell a
Everybody ain't lying. Everybody not lying. I'm telling you, that's how it is. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Everybody not lying, telling the same story too.
supportive message on Twitter, and to her surprise, he messaged right back.
I was so excited. I was a low-level staffer who had no real political background, and he was this established figure in Democratic politics.
They began to text, but she says he soon asked if she too was on Snapchat, where messages and photos automatically get deleted after they're viewed.
How did the tenor of his conversation change?
It started out as professional and platonic, and then slowly they became more and more explicit, asking me what I was wearing. Then one night he was on a trip and he was laying in his hotel room bed, and then he sent me a photo of his penis.
Samarco showed us text messages she sent to friends at the time about Swalwell's alleged advances. In one, she wrote, "He's snapping me right now, asking when he can see me." But beyond that, both women said little for years.
Okay, I think that's enough right there from that story. If you guys appreciate that and you heard from the horse's mouth, a lot of times we wait around for a while. Like they say, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Boom! Yeah. Sound like she said that kind of clear. I don't know if sounds, what do you guys think? You think she's telling the truth, or do you think she's lying? What do you think, guys? That's a good thing to ask you guys right now. We're gonna go for the thumbs up and thumbs down. You guys are ready? Do you think that the women and the victims that are accounted right now, that are just spoken, do you think they're telling the truth? If so, give me a thumbs up, and I'll read whatever goes along with it, why you think so. If you do not think that they're telling the truth, I'd like to see a thumbs down. Also, let me know why. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got more in the clip. We got to keep on moving forward. I got to get over here and let you guys see what's going on with Pam Bondi. Because right now they're saying they don't care if she's an AG, BC, DC. We still going to need you to get deposed and come on in here and tell us what's going on. Okay, what we got over here? We got thumbs up. Thumbs ups are working. Too many ladies with the same stories. Exactly. What is Snapchat? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Trump can't afford. Okay, keep on thumbs up. We love Trump. Okay, thumbs up. Okay, good morning, Jeffrey. Hey, chill out, Dean. We understand you. I heard you already, Dean. Wouldn't put that past him. Guys are sick, Miss Keisha. Okay. Okay, thumbs up. Okay. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got more in the kitty right here. Let's go. Let's get this story going right here about Pam Bondi. And hopefully she does come in, because we want to know what's going on and whatever happened to all of those files that were on your desk.
Democratic Congressman and ranking member of the House Oversight Committee, Robert Garcia, is threatening former Attorney General Pam Bondi with contempt of Congress after the Justice Department said she'll skip today's scheduled deposition as part of the committee's investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. On social media yesterday, Garcia wrote, "Our bipartisan subpoena was very clear. Pam Bondi is supposed to testify whether she's the AG or not. If she doesn't show up, she will face contempt." The committee subpoenaed Bondi in March before President Trump removed her as Attorney General earlier this month. Less than a week after her dismissal, a spokesperson for the committee said the DOJ indicated
Ms. Swanza said, I think that they're telling the truth, but now not getting what they thought that they deserved from the deal, and now they mad.
she would not comply. Garcia, along with the other Democrats on the panel, and Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace, all argue that since Bondi was subpoenaed by name, she has to appear for the deposition. Last week, Mace told reporters.
No, people still on Snapchat don't think they're not, but like not that many people as before, and they're on there for that same reason, because of the disappearing messages and texts. But y'all know what y'all got to do. Screenshot.
She expects Bondi's deposition to be rescheduled in a timely fashion. I want to bring in Democratic Congressman of Virginia, Suhas Subramaniam. He's a member of the House Oversight Committee. You smirked when I said Mace said she wanted this in a timely fashion. I wonder if it's because conversations are flat. Like, is there still an active line of communications with Bondi and the committee to try to get her to come at a different date?
There's an active conversation on how not to get her in by the chairman and other Republicans on the committee, because the reality is they don't want her coming before the committee and having to be deposed under oath. Remember, after her performance on a judiciary committee, we didn't want her testifying in public and turning that into a clown show like she did last time. So instead, we wanted her deposed under oath, like we have many others. And remember, Hillary Clinton was held in criminal contempt by the committee and the chairman himself for not coming forward, even though she had given sworn statements. Bondi hasn't even done that. So Bondi should be coming forward. Otherwise, she should face the same consequences that Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton did, which is criminal contempt.
I don't know if she's going to be as loyal to Trump and the administration if she comes in the front. What do you guys think? Do you think she's going to keep her loyalty? I mean, you just fired me. You know how I feel after you get fired. I don't even care. You can go outside and kick a rock for a block, to tell you the truth. So, whoa, we might be getting some information. We might be getting some updates and information over here if she does come and gets deposed and they have to put her under oath, because that means that she can be held liable if she tells any lies. Let's keep on moving forward. You guys double tap that screen and get those likes up. We got a lot going on over here. We got to get on over to Arizona. Doom, 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 doom. It's about ice. Ice, baby. Get them. That's right. It's about ice. We're going over here and check out these surprise inspections. As they say, they catch shocking situations going on at a facility. This is a facility that's only supposed to house, they say, a couple of hundred people, but they say it's double capacity now. So yes, we had a surprise inspection at one of the Arizona ICE facilities, and what they're saying that was reported back is not too good. Let's see what's going on over at this ICE facility in Arizona, you guys. Let's go. Surprise inspections and stuff.
This sort of nondescript building in Mesa, Arizona is an ICE prison. You wouldn't know it from looking at it. It's right next to the Phoenix Mesa Airport. But according to reporting from the Arizona Mirror, there's some real trouble at that facility. It's been dangerously over capacity. This place is officially rated to not hold more than 157 people at any one time. But the Mirror reports that on average, in the last year, there weren't 157 people there, the official capacity. On average, there were 274 people there per day. That's well beyond what it was built for and what it can safely hold. The Arizona Mirror also reports, though, that when two members of Congress scheduled an inspection at that prison in February, quote, the population of detainees began to decrease to some of the lowest numbers the facility had seen all year. And then, quote, almost immediately after the inspection, those numbers began to climb again.
Maybe they had flights going out? I don't know.
So that's reporting in the Arizona Mirror that broke on Thursday this past week. They've been all over this story, this low-key facility that you wouldn't even know was there unless you knew it was there. And what they found was that this facility has been really dangerously overcrowded. But when a couple of members of Congress said they were coming, they brought the population way down. So when the members of Congress were there, it would look all well run and look all official. And then as soon as the members of Congress left, the population numbers went way up, and it got way more crowded again. The Arizona Mirror, again, broke that story last Thursday morning.
All right, you guys doing nothing.
Here's the amazing thing that happened.
Ain't hear nothing about that. Let's keep on moving forward. Thank you. We appreciate it. We play all sides over here, you guys. We play everything. Let's get on over to Fairfax County, where we got an undercover trial, Prills I can't say that word. And what they did was great. When it comes down to taking out 15 of them at a time, I wish they would have been able to take out 1,500, but 15 is a good starting point. Come on, you guys. Let's see what's going on over there. It led to 10 arrests. Yeah, you still got these guys out here ready to come meet up with people that are under the age, and they're already admitting what they want to do. They're bringing stuff. You guys see those Catch a Predator videos and stuff like that. It's nothing changed. That's why we still got to be careful, and especially on the apps that we think are still safe. I'm telling you guys right now, don't trust Roblox and all of those video games for your kids, because a lot of these fools like this, they get on those apps just to get in contact with them. Check this out. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward.
Our big story tonight here at 10 o'clock on Fox 5 at arrest. 10 men under arrest tonight in a child predator sting.
Detectives, they were posing as minors, alluring suspects to a location before making those arrests. Fox 5's Regina Ureta is live outside police headquarters with a warning for parents. Hi, Regina.
Yeah, hey guys, and Fairfax County Police are calling this Operation Spring Bloom. It was an undercover sting targeting child predators, and it led to 10 arrests. Now, investigators say all of these men traveled to this county. They believe that they were going to meet with a child for sex. Take a look on your screen there. These are images that police released of the suspects. The men range in ages from 21 to 64, some local, others coming in from out of state and out of the county. According to Fairfax.
Lisa said, my son said that Roblox is the worst since they changed the age rules. 55, how you doing this morning? What's up, Ad Rain, Sam Champion, and Kendra? How y'all doing this morning? Colessive?
County police detectives posed as minors online. They messaged these individuals and clearly stated that they were underage. These men then initiated explicit conversations. That's when detectives continued to engage online and set up meetups in Fairfax County. When the men showed up expecting to meet with a child, they were met by police and were immediately arrested.
So that's only 10 of them in a small place like Fairfax. What else is going on in big cities and bigger populations? I'm telling you guys, be careful.
All 10 now face a combined 19 felony charges, including solicitation of a minor and attempted indecent liberties.
Detectives from our child exploitation unit in partnership with...
I got to get Lee Davis real quick. He said, I told my daughter that monsters don't look like monsters. They look like everyone else. And you know what Liberty's saying over here, 200 likes. We need to get them. Come on, let's get those likes up so more people can see stories like this. That's what we need to do. That's why we ask you guys to do that. We're not begging. We're not broke. We straight. But we like to get information out to people so that they can know what's going on. How many people know about this going on right now? I know you probably thought about it. You probably heard about it. But how many people want more people to know about it? And all you got to do is go like this. Because that just boop, boop, then YouTube say, oh, what's going on over there? Bloop, 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 bloop. Let's send them that notification. And then more people see these stories. That's the circle right there. And again, give me all the money in your pockets. Nah, snap it to a Slim Jim. Come on, y'all. I never asked for the bread, but the likes are free. Also, subscribing is free. Let's go, y'all. But I'm not trying to make a joke of this, but I would like more people to see this content.
Metropolitan Police Department and the FBI posed online as underage children on various online platforms to identify individuals who seek out underage children for criminal sexual acts.
And most of the men are being held without bond, except for 2. Police say none of the suspects worked in jobs with direct access to children, but some do have prior criminal backgrounds. In the meantime, authorities continue to urge parents to stay alert online.
Like I hear my mom, and that scares me.
They know, like, don't talk to a stranger, always be aware.
Yeah, but strangers online, you can't tell if it's a little kid or if it's a grown man.
Make sure they're your friends, not someone else behind that picture or that info.
And Jim and Angie, officials say the message is simple. Talk to your kids. Make sure that they're reporting anything that is inappropriate or suspicious. Back to you.
So I told you guys, sometimes you got to take that phone. I know it's going to be bad. We should make a little deal with them. If you let me get the phone, we can go get you something from the mall. I don't know. But another thing I think that you guys should also do, and it's none of my business, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I'm right. I think you should probably let them see stuff like this, videos like that, so that they can be like, wow, that's what they doing? Oh, okay. And then they might even bring you the phone when they see it happening and catch one of their nasty behinds. Thank you so much to Fairfax Police. And for you guys, I know it's not that many, and 5 of them got off, but yes, 10 is good enough. And we're going to keep on cracking to get the crumb bum monsters away from our babies. We want to pray for every single one of the children out here. Also want to pray for the officers who actually care and who are in those divisions or in those departments. Let's pray for them too, you guys, because it's a really stressful situation just to see that and to constantly be dealing with that every day. We want to give them strength and pray for them as well. And Lord, look over them too. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's keep on going, because I can't believe this one right here. Have you ever thought of you're not going to be able to have any water in your town? Like the water's going to be shut off by July. If you heard that, what would you do? If you heard that the water's going to be out of there by July, what you going to do? I don't know, but this town in Arizona, they says the faucets are going to run dry in Kearney by July the 16th. Officials are warning an escape plan. Yeah, it's crazy in Kearney right now. It's one man said that he's been wearing his shirt. He wears his shirts 2 times before he wash them, trying to preserve water. They only got a 2 flush a day rule. This is crazy. Check this out. I'm serious. You thought I was making this up?
We've talked a lot about water issues here in Arizona, but residents of one Arizona town, they are really on edge. They are facing the real chance that they could run out of water this summer.
That's right.
Lisa Ann said leave, but you know, when people live somewhere for long, it's hard.
Town officials in Kearney sent notes to their residents telling them that the town doesn't have enough water.
12 News journalist William Pitts explains what happened in that town and how officials are hoping to keep those taps running.
Town officials have been trying to come up with something for months, but now, unless they find a solution fast, this town of 2,200 people will run out of water right in the middle of summer. The note on the door of City Hall lays it all out. The green bar is how much water Kearney uses. The purple line is how much water they have. When the green bar hits the purple line, that's it. They're out of water. And that will be 3 months from now.
We only flush once or twice a day, and it's Kearney, so after dark you can pee anywhere you want.
Jerry Caulfield is throwing every idea he has out there.
I'm wearing shirts 2 days in a row just to cut my laundry in half.
It's not an exaggeration.
So he's probably been there a long time, a lifelong resident. It's sad and it sucks this is happening.
Either. The town says the faucets will literally run dry for 2,200 people.
It is really tragic, and it's nobody's fault. The reality is there's just no water available for everybody's use.
Mayor Curtis Stacy is trying to figure out how to save his town.
I've learned more about water law than I ever wanted to know. It's not a challenge that I was looking to face.
The town of Kearney gets all of its water from the Gila River, and it's regulated by something called the Globe Equity Decree. It's a very old agreement that divides up the Gila River water between mining.
Yeah, look at Miss Keisha said, wow, so what are they supposed to do? They got no choice. They have no choice. But he's trying.
Companies, Native American tribes, and towns. That means in a bad drought,
they got to split the water with 3 other places, like the Indian reservation. Check this out.
River, and it's regulated by something called the Globe Equity Decree. It's a very old agreement that divides up the Gila River water between mining companies, Native American tribes, and towns. That means in a bad drought year, like now, Kearney gets its water cut. Kearney uses about 280 acre-feet of water. This year, they're only getting 77.
Well, the water will be in the ground. There will be water there. There will be water likely in the river. We just won't have a right to it.
Town officials are trying to fix up some old wells, but that won't be near enough water. No one in the town can use water for anything but drinking and sanitation. And Mayor Stacy is trying to convince the nearby mines to sign over some of their water.
We need to clear a path for that to happen, and that means everybody along this river would have to agree to a transfer of water.
That means any of the other groups that get water can veto that idea, even if the mine agrees. That leaves the entire town in limbo.
We're looking to get 50-gallon barrels so we can harvest rainwater.
They hope a good monsoon will help them get to the end of the year. If not, the clock is running, and the water won't be. William Pitts, 12 News.
Oh boy. Yeah, y'all. Come on, let's give it up for Kearney. Let's give it up for Kearney, Arizona. We want to pray for monsoon, double rainstorm, typhoon, tsunami. Not nothing that hurt nobody, but you know what I mean. Let's give them a whole bunch of thunder showers and rain, you guys. Let's fill up those reserves and reservoirs so everybody can have some water. That's the best that we can pray for, Lord. Amen. You better go talk to some of them Indians and ask them to do a rain dance or something. Hey, 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 hey. I know I shouldn't have did that. I know. Stop it, Boogotti. You just coming off of that. I've been trying to chill. I'm trying to dial it down, you guys. You see, I'm trying to be a little police myself over here. Let's keep on moving forward because not only are they trying to, when I see the double face and look, ad range, you shouldn't have did that. See, ad range, you make me laugh when you do that. He said, you make me laugh, make me want to clench up my butt cheeks and rip you go. Remember Mr. T? Come on over here, boy. See, y'all gonna have me go back. Y'all don't want me to do that. I gotta watch what we say. Let's keep, it's not Saturday. Saturday, we turn up. But right now, we gotta keep on moving and do what we gotta do to be safe. Not only do they need an escape plan, New York does too. Because there's a lot of people that are leaving. There's a mass exodus that's going on because there's so much high taxes. And this is because we have a very stupido governor. And we also have Mom Dummy, that is a super cat, then they use a dummy, that is a super cat. I'm not gonna stop doing that. Nope, won't stop doing that one. As long as he's in office, that will be his theme song. I don't care what nobody say. And right now, we are trying to exit and get out of here. Everything is so expensive. It's ridiculous. The rent, gas, food, water, power, clothes, train, congestive pricing. It goes on and on and on. And now they want to say, wait a minute, it's only going to hit you for a little while longer. How long is people supposed to be able to hang on? Like when Frankie said you could make it here, you can make it anywhere, he meant it.
Welcome back. Well, the race for New York governor getting tighter. A new poll shows incumbent Kathy Hochul up 13 points ahead of Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman.
Bruce ain't got no choice. He ain't got no chance. She done greased the whole playing field. Trust me. Got everybody intimidated. Got everybody that's going to rock with her. Oh, you're not going to vote for me? Yeah, on that type of stuff. You remember when her aides was talking about running? She cut down his time, kicked out all of his assistants, and made him work outside of the office. Homegirl don't play fair.
And that's down from 20 points higher just 1 month ago. New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik was joining me yesterday on this program. She told me why she decided to drop out of the race. Plus, she also addressed the problems that New York is facing right now. Watch.
The worst governor and mayor ever.
I made the best decision professionally, but also personally. I have a 4-year-old son, and I also am maintaining as one of the deciding votes in a very slim House majority. So it was the right decision at the time, Maria. But I will tell you, this brain drain from New York, there is no end in sight. We lost more population in the state of New York, and it's not because of the weather. It's because of the tax and spend failed policies. Here you have a socialist mayor of New York City celebrating his first 100 days, where they continue to talk about raising taxes high.
John Smith, you're right. They said that we have them, right? And they was going to give them to us. They make it hard as HELL hockey sticks to get that POW permit. They don't give that thing to everybody. And then when they give it to you, oh, you can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. I need to take this on a train because that's where the drama's at. You feel me? Let me go back a little bit because she's dropping bombs and she knows exactly. This is why I like certain people, because when they say certain things that coincide, it's like you understand what's going on. I'm sad that she didn't run for governor, even though the deck was still going to be stacked. Probably smart for her because now she probably can run at a later date. But right now, Kathy Hochul got it locked. She's a scam artist. Excuse me. Let me see how I'm gonna say it. I gotta say that one word real quick. Allegedly. No, that was alleged. Just so you guys know, allegedly. Okay, let's go.
In the state of New York, and it's not because of the weather, it's because of the tax and spend failed policies. Here you have a socialist mayor of New York City celebrating his first 100 days, where they continue to talk about raising taxes higher and higher, making the city more and more unaffordable. And Kathy Hochul, who is a do-nothing governor, the worst governor in America, who is frankly hijacked by the socialists who hold her hostage. And it's very sad for the people of New York. Every single day, Maria, I hear from New Yorkers who are moving to Florida, to Tennessee, to Texas. So Republicans need to get smart in New York and not play footsie with these radical Democrats.
And joining me right now is New York gubernatorial candidate and Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman. Bruce, great to have you. Welcome back.
Thank you, Maria. It's an honor.
Well, I want to get your take on your campaign. I'm not seeing a lot of you. Where have you been, Bruce? It looks like Kathy Hochul is going to beat you. What are you going to do about it?
I like her. She calling them right out.
Just the opposite. An internal poll that we did 2 weeks ago has us in single digits. We are now 6 months ahead of where Lee Zeldin was 4 years ago. And we're raising money. We're a high-profile campaign. We had a press conference yesterday that was attended by all members of the media. I've been traveling throughout the state. We are in a better position now than we were 4.
You ain't going to the right places, man. You need to hit the internet. You need to do some TikTok. You need to move around. Do some dances with some people. I don't know who you is, bottom line. Let's be real about it. We don't know you, bro. We heard about you, or we get with you and all of that, and we probably for you. But you really got to do some stuff for people to really get to know you out there. Yeah, let's keep on going, you guys. Because guess who's about to be out of here? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Ice, ice, baby, get him. They said I could do that. They said I could do that, but they said I could do that. They said I could do that still. I could still do that. And I'm going to just introduce the next clip. We have Mahmoud Khalil, whose appeal has been denied, putting him closer to deportation. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's go, guys. You know who I'm talking about, the guy that was at the Columbia University, and they said he was certain things that I'm not going to say, I'm going to let them say? Yeah.
The former Columbia University grad student at the center of a high-profile deportation case for his pro-Palestinian and anti-Israel actions at the university more than a year ago is now one step closer to being removed from the country. The Federal Immigration Appeals Board has rejected the appeal of Mahmoud Khalil. According to Khalil's lawyers, the board issued a final order of removal on Thursday. Khalil was born in Syria, has citizenship in Algeria, but is a legal permanent resident of the U.S. Federal authorities
probably should have watched what he was saying while he was over here, huh?
Police arrested him last March, alleging that he led anti-Israel protests at Columbia, and the demonstrations were aligned with Hamas. Khalil claims he was only a spokesman for the Palestinian cause. He spent more than 100 days in immigration detention facilities. Khalil released a statement after Thursday's ruling saying, "The only thing I am guilty of is speaking out against the genocide in Palestine, and this administration has weaponized the immigration system to punish me for it." The Board of Immigration Appeals is run by the Justice Department. A federal appeals court in New Jersey ruled earlier this year that Khalil's case must go through the immigration court system before he can challenge its rulings in federal court.
Oh, there you go, guys. There you go. I guess he's going to try. I guess what? Got to go through the appeals process before it can be challenged in federal court. If he's been denied already, I guess they're waiting for the process to be done, and then maybe it's another way that he can try to go for it. We'll see. I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on here. Let's get on over to St. Louis. Anybody know about this Yahya Molly conviction? 17. Oh, my God. I don't even want to say that. I can't say that word. And otomy stuff. I'm not saying those words. Let's get on over to St. Louis, you guys. Come on. Let's get on over to St. Louis and let's see what's going on with this situation here. Yahya, woo. I don't know.
Tonight, a jury finds a St. Louis man guilty of multiple rape and sodomy charges. The 4-day trial has come to an end. Justina Cornell was in court when the verdict came down. She is in studio to share the latest. Justina.
Well, Kelly, 29-year-old Yahya Mali was found guilty on 17 rape and sodomy charges. Now, he was found not guilty on 4 other charges, which include assault and kidnapping. Mali testified that he met all of these women on dating apps before meeting them at his apartment in Baldwin. He denied all the charges against him, saying he was the one who wanted a long-term relationship, said all 7 women who testified were lying about the sexual assaults. Today in a packed courtroom, some of the victims were sitting in the front row with the head detective. This morning, the defense attorney in closing argument said all of the women's testimonies had credibility issues. In rebuttal, the assistant prosecuting attorney fired back saying he wants you to believe his client is a hopeless, hapless romantic. What a bunch of hogwash.
So he trying to, you mean to tell me the defense attorney got with what he was saying and turned against the victims, talking about, oh, all of them got shaky stories, 7 different women? I wouldn't even took him as a client if I was that lawyer.
He's a rapist. After the hearing, we heard from one of the victims in this case, and she wanted to remain anonymous, but said she was happy when she heard the verdict.
Very pleased, very happy, and I've been praying for a very long time, and I knew that God was always on my side, so I'm very happy about it.
Good for you.
Once the verdict was done, the jury did stay back for the second phase to determine if Molly is a sexually violent predator. He will be sentenced on another date.
I'm glad he off the streets. I know a lot of people in St. Louis are going to be glad that he off the streets as well. And yes, we always do it over here. We have to pray for the victims. We want to give them strength, and we want to give them love and protection and let them know that we're here for them as well. Hopefully their families are there as well. We're going to ask the Lord to give them strength as well so that they can make it through this tragic event right here. I see there's one person that's looking out for a brighter light already, the victim, and it's a good thing that she saw him get what he's supposed to get. Hopefully she goes and watches him get his sentence in as well and gives him some more closure. We ask that today in Jesus' name, as well as the God of upstairs, our Father. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's keep on moving forward. This is the situations that start to happen now. I guess when people in New York can't find somewhere to stay, they just go squat. They go in apartments and in apartment buildings, and they find an empty apartment, and they just, they do what they got to do. Mom Dami, I guess they found their own plan in New York. Since you ain't gonna give them no help, no affordable apartments, we got a lot of people doing what? Squatting. Yeah, they call it squatting. I remember the first time somebody told me that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Squatters' rights. Yeah, squatters' rights. That's when you can rent someone a room in your apartment and you tell them, hey, you can stay here, just pay me a couple of $100 a week. $100 a week, right? Next thing you know, you guys get into it. You want them to leave. You tell them to get your stuff and hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. But then all of a sudden they say, I ain't going nowhere. Call the police to put me out. And then the police come over, and because of New York laws, they say, I'm sorry, you've got to take this person to court. And what do you mean? This is my place. Were they getting rent here? Were they paying rent? Yes. Did they have mail coming in? What do you mean mail? If they were here over 30 days and they were receiving mail, that establishes that they live there. So you got to take them to court and get them out. You could have somebody in your house for up to 6 months like that, walking through your living room, messing with you, and you can't do nothing about it. So yes, that's what a squatter can do. See what's going on right here with these squatters all over the city as they squat in these apartments, but they got different ways of doing it. You guys be careful. Don't just be renting people rooms. I know it gets rough out there, but you might have a bigger problem later getting rid of them. It's not worth it. Let's go. Think about it. Double tap that screen, get those likes up. Let's see what these squatters are doing.
More than 150,000 people right now on the wait list to get into a public housing apartment in New York City, including some families that have been on the NYCHA wait list.
You see, I'm not lying. Look at that. Bernie Sanders said I had a woman do that to me. See, I told you, that's how they get down. As soon as you get mad and kick them out, call the police. And then the police coming in like they're a lawyer for them. Well, you know you can't put them out, right? Well, you're getting any mail here. In the other room talking about, well, you're getting any mail. Yeah, they ain't gonna, you can't kick them people out.
For years.
But there is a group of people who have gotten in illegally. We're talking about squatters. Our investigative reporter, Dan Krauth, has been covering this issue of squatters for years.
And tonight, Dan shows us what is being done about it and how the city's looking to increase security measures.
This is what's left behind after housing workers say a woman squatted inside an empty city-run NYCHA apartment. Trash, debris, and filthy living conditions. It happened inside Mitchell houses in the Bronx.
It's horrendous.
It also happened inside an empty unit at Surfside Gardens in Brooklyn. The NYPD arrested 2 men and say they recovered a pistol from inside the apartment. And again at Castle Hill houses in the Bronx. Officers say they found a gang member fatally shot inside an empty unit.
This is a safety problem.
It's just another added stressor to families who are already under significant duress with buildings that are just a mess.
The city's Department of Investigation found more than 500 empty apartments were taken over by squatters over the past 3 years. Apartments meant for hardworking families. It resulted in 81 arrests.
I wasn't surprised.
Now you see this person right there that says, imagine you got the moving truck. You guys got all your stuff in the moving truck and you go all the way over there. That means you done moved out. You probably gave the key up and you get over there and the squatters over there. Ooh, boy, now you got to go find storage and find somewhere for you to live until they work that out, if they do.
Surprised by the number of apartments that were identified in that report as having squatters in them.
Where are we walking to now, Dan?
We're going to walk to this building right across the way.
Daniel Green has seen every one of them. He's in charge of property management operations for NYCHA.
It is very frustrating because of the time it takes us to do the work and the expense of it. To see that undone is very frustrating. Broken windows and so on and so forth.
He said the squatters got into apartments like this.
This looks like it needs a bit of work. It does. Yes, it does.
Ones that were recently vacated and under renovation for things like lead paint at the time.
It's definitely a major concern for us to prevent any sort of runoff.
And you don't want them people living in your building like that, but the projects in New York is even worse. There's people living in the stairwells. I done seen videos where people got like tables and chairs and all that. You can't even go down the stairs in the projects of certain buildings because the homeless people live in the stairwells. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I know it's a rough time out there and a lot of people are struggling, they're suffering. So for those people, I do want to put a prayer up and hopefully they do find some homes and places to stay. Because if they did have somewhere to stay, they wouldn't be dealing with this. But I'm not going to say that some of those people should not be trying to get out there and take care of themselves, Lord, because you know how we know what you say. If we plant the seed, you'll help us sow it and you'll help it come to light. But we still got to nurture it and put that water on it and act like we care, and you'll shine the light on it. So yeah, we're responsible and we all have our jobs to portray. Amen. Yeah, can't just say can't just put the seed in the ground and not do nothing. You got to water it. And you got to pray for the sun. Here comes the sun. Let's keep on moving, you guys. Let's go. We got to go over to Detroit. Oh, boy. Well, they never fail. But this one is a good story. Let me tell you something. Anytime you got a problem, and you need to teach your kids this, if anybody ever was to actually have a problem where they get apprehended or they get by someone, I think they need to be very sharp and very smart. And if you teach your children about how to act under situations like that, hopefully they'll know what to do. We have a young lad here. She's about, I don't even know, what was she, about 16 years old? And she was kidnapped. That's right, you guys. She was kidnapped by some off-the-wall maniac. I think he had just escaped from somewhere, stolen a car, and came to the gas station with her. Luckily, when he came to the gas station, the clerk that was behind the counter was very smart, and he paid a lot of attention. This clerk right here needs a lot of respect and a lot of love for what he did to save this girl.
A courageous clerk and his split-second decision turned a terrifying kidnapping into a high-stakes rescue. A 16-year-old girl was ambushed by an armed man and forced into a car near Edwin and Brombach in Hamtramck this morning.
So all she was doing was hanging out at the bus stop. He rolls up on her. Yeah, at the bus stop going to school. Be careful out there, guys.
It ended with an arrest caught on body cam video at a Detroit gas station. Well, tonight, the suspect is behind bars, and that student is home safe. 7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast spoke with that clerk about the moment he realized he had to act.
What began as a random kidnapping less than 10 minutes down the road in Hamtramck.
Again, another story I want people to know about. You only got 300 likes going on in here. That's not good, you guys. We got to get those likes up. I promise you. I'm going to tell you the strategy. We don't just get likes because we want them. That's not about that. You hit the like button and YouTube sees that. It sends a notification up. Sends a notification up to see us, what we got going on over here. We do the rest once you hit the like button. And the reason, again, is because we love getting these stories out, because maybe someone else will be able to be safe and prevent this happening to them. I want to rewind it a little far back so I don't take anything away from it, so you guys can check this out.
Spoke with that clerk about the moment he realized he had to act.
What began as a random kidnapping less than 10 minutes down the road in Hamtramck ended here in Detroit at this gas station in Conant and Nevada. It was brought to a close thanks to a quick-acting clerk and police who were quickly on the scene. As Hamtramck police officers urgently raced to find an armed man accused of kidnapping a teen girl.
Next time, how you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Cashier Abdulrahman Abu Haytham was hard at work,
There you go.
having no idea the crucial role he was about to play.
For sure.
It was around 7:30 a.m. Abu Haytham was working at the Sunoco gas station at the corner of Nevada and Conant when a man walked in the store with a young girl and asked for cigarettes, then wanted the girl to pay for them.
When he asked her to pay for the cigarette, I said, stop, there's something wrong. And she talked to me like with no sound, help.
At this point, Abu Haytham comes out from behind the protective glass.
So this fool goes in the store with the girl, asks for a pack of cigarettes, and when it's time to pay for it, he tells the girl to pay for it. So the guy's like, and he know the girl is underage. He's like, what's up? And then the little girl was like, and that's when he helped her. And watch what he did. He wasn't playing, and I like the way he did it. I probably would have did the same thing, probably would have got myself hurt or something, but it is what it is, an event like this.
Haytham comes out from behind the protective glass and confronts the man, ushering the girl to safety.
I go out, I kick him out. I ask the girl to go behind me.
Unknown to Abu Haytham, the man was on the run after he allegedly kidnapped the young girl at gunpoint roughly 30 minutes earlier when she waited for her school bus near Edwin and Brombach in Hamtramck.
So when she said help, he was like, come here, get behind me, and put her in the clerk's area. He put her in there like, yo, come here. Come in there. He put her in the bubble with him and told him to get out the store. He's like, get out of here. Kicked him out the store. Get out of here. And when he walked out, the police were already there looking for him because they already had the report. That's why you see the police pulling up when he was walking out by himself. So I'm gonna bring that back again. You guys check this out. Show you guys again how that went down. Check this out.
No idea the crucial role he was about to play.
For sure.
It was around 7:30 a.m. Abu Haytham was working at the Sunoco gas station at the corner of Nevada and Conant when a man walked in the store with a young girl and asked for cigarettes, then wanted the girl to pay for them.
When he asked her to pay for the cigarette, I said, stop, there's something wrong. And she talked to me like with no sound, help.
At this point, Abu Haytham comes out from behind the protective glass and confronts the man, ushering the girl to safety.
I go out, I kick him out. I ask the girl to go behind me.
Unknown to Abu Haytham, the man was on the run after he allegedly kidnapped the young girl at gunpoint roughly 30 minutes earlier when she waited for her school bus near Edwin and Brombach in Hamtramck. Police say the two did not know each other.
This is a random incident. That person, a suspect, could have driven anywhere and saw the opportunity and took advantage of it.
The criminal had a history of rape charges, and we will make sure that that he gets what he deserves.
Frontier International Academy School Board president said the girl was one of their students, and fellow students who witnessed the kidnapping helped police track the girl's phone location. So as Abu Haytham was escorting the man out of the store, police were pulling into the parking lot. The suspects quickly apprehended, thanks in part to Abu Haytham's quick thinking.
I see the police outside. I point to him. That's the guy.
Some guy ran out and started pointing him out.
The girl's family says she's safe at home processing it all, and they're thankful their community stepped up. And more information about the suspect is expected to be released by police once he's arraigned in the coming days. In Hamtramck, I'm Brett Cast, 7 News, Detroit.
There's a lot of people out here paying attention, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bro was not having it. He's like, yo, come behind me. And dude ain't want it with him. Don't know if he got that thing in the back. You know, they be having them things in the back. And he kicked him out. I love the fact. See, my eyes are watering right now. I'm loving this. How he walked right out and they was right out there like, that's the police handed. Are you guys for me? Yeah, we here for you. Get up against the car. Get up against the car. Watch your head. And now you like this. Back to where you belong. Back to where you belong. I don't care what you're looking at on the sidewalk. Look at the chihuahua. Look at the old lady. Yeah, you need to be behind BARS. Let's keep on moving forward. Fantastic ending. Yes, I want to pray for the family. I want to pray for the young girl. I want to pray for the clerk as well as everybody involved and those Swift police for being on point. That's right, you guys. Amen. That's right. Just going over to Colorado. Let's see what Rex got going on, because Rex is out here finding little girls too. And if you know, if it's a name like Rex, it has to be a what? One of our friendly Furry friends. That's right, you guys. You know I had to put this right here just after a creepy story like that. I had to show us some love for a minute. That was pretty rough. So I had to calm us down a little bit.
Welcome back. A Colorado sheriff's canine named Rex helping track down a missing 7-year-old girl in just 12 minutes. He got a sniff of her shoes, picked up the scent, and went to work.
Rex, here.
Hey, come here, come here.
You're okay, see?
Rex, it was his first day on the job. This is Rex's first day on the job, and Rex found a 2-year-old. Yeah, what's up with that?
She would like to pet Rex.
And Canine Rex, guys, is a triple threat. He's trained in detecting explosives, tracking, and therapy, a rare mix. Canine Rex joins us now with his handler, Deputy John Gray of the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office. Welcome and congratulations to you both heroes. Talk to us about what that was like for Rex's first mission.
It was super exciting to watch Rex. You know, we train every day, and for his training to play out and for us to be able to have good teamwork on scene between Rex and the other officers, you know, to get a child.
I know y'all gonna show some love for Rex. Do it via us. Double tap the screen and get the likes up if you like stories like this. Come on now. He just found a 2-year-old. Come on now. And not only that, he's a multi-purpose animal. You know what he does? He finds you, and then the kids are like, can we pet him? So now they're calming down while they're petting him, because she was feeling bad, but now she's petting the dog. So he's a therapy dog as well. Come on, man. Dogs spell it backwards and think I'm playing. Yeah, he made it. Yeah, they got that name for a reason. There you go.
Out home safely was really impactful.
Deputy, what struck me in part about watching this unfold is how he goes from locating the missing young girl to providing her nurturing, to comforting her in that moment, because he's trained in all of these different ways.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes Rex so rare, is having him be trained as a therapy dog, but also have detection skills, has really been beneficial for the sheriff's office. And watching him kind of, you know, work through that role and in tracking her and, you know, switching to sitting right with her and being able to, you know, kind of comfort her in that time is really kind of what our whole goal is, and our whole idea behind this program was.
And Deputy, so you mentioned earlier that he might not really know the difference between training and reality, that for him, this is just another opportunity for a good boy from his handler and to get that toy.
Yeah, and that's kind of our whole goal in training. The more that we make our training and our deployments, the times that we're, you know, utilizing the dogs look alike, I think the more for the dog, it just seems like training. And so that's our goal, is to make it seem like, hey, we're just out training today, and they train and work with lots of intensity. And then when the time comes for them to smell that hormonal change, where they can actually decrease a person's cortisol levels by providing them that contact, you know, it's really beneficial, especially in this, you know, moment where this girl was definitely upset and could have used some attention from Rex.
There you guys go. Rex stepped up and did what he had to do. And I see what you guys are saying in the comments. That's what you call a good boy. That's right. We all got a couple of good boys out there, good girls, and we love them just like family. And that's right. That's why we always pray for them, because we know that they love us too. All dogs go to heaven. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to get over to Miami. Got a follow-up story with the Carnival cruise situation. Was that a Carnival cruise ship, or was it what was that? Can't remember exactly. Royal Caribbean. I can't exactly remember. But you guys remember the Anna Kepner's case. Well, guess what? Her stepbrother has finally been indicted as the suspect, and he's been charged in a cruise ship death. You guys know what I'm talking about, the 16-year-old brother. Sad part about it, it wasn't just one thing. He did something else as well. I'm not going to mention it, but you guys, they're going to say it right here. Let's get more stories. Let's get those likes up for this story here. Feel terrible for Anna, and just want to hopefully bring this story to an end already.
Accused of murdering his stepsister on a cruise ship will be prosecuted as an adult.
The DOJ made that announcement today in its first public comments on the Anna Kepner case that, of course, made national headlines back in November.
Watch 2 investigative reporter Justin Shecker is following these new developments. He's live in the newsroom today. Justin.
Hey, good evening. We already knew from the Miami-Dade medical examiner that Anna Kepner died by asphyxiation. According to the DOJ, the 6-year-old stepbrother sexually assaulted the Titusville teen before he intentionally killed her. 5 months after 18-year-old Anna Kepner was found dead in a Carnival cruise ship cabin, her 16-year-old stepbrother has been indicted as an adult by the U.S. Department of Justice.
He's certainly looking at a maximum potential sentence of life in prison.
Former federal prosecutor David Haas explained how the DOJ could have reached this decision.
Typically, the number one most common factor is going to be obviously the seriousness of the offense. And here you have, two is about as bad as they get as far as the allegations go.
After he was initially charged as a juvenile in February,
Can you tell us the status of his release terms?
the stepbrother kept his head down and didn't say a word as he left federal court in Miami. Newly unsealed court documents reveal the 16-year-old suspect is charged with Kepner's murder and aggravated sexual abuse.
I don't even really want to think about that one, because I can't even begin to.
So Anna Kepner is the biological mother. She said she doesn't want to even think about that right now. She can't even fathom that happened.
Imagine what she went through.
I spoke by phone with Anna's biological mother, Heather Wright.
I'm just happy that my daughter got justice and that they tried him as an adult, because I was a little worried.
The Titusville teen was a high school cheerleader set to graduate this year.
A beautiful human being, a beautiful soul.
Nancy Larkin's granddaughter was one of Kepner's classmates at the Temple Christian School.
We knew basically from the beginning what has happened, and we've been waiting for this, and we are very grateful.
Before Monday's...
You see the girl that was sitting in the passenger seat that was just stuck?
Announcement by the DOJ, details surrounding the FBI investigation to Kepner's murder during a family vacation have been revealed through court filings and hearings in her stepmother's child custody case.
Why couldn't you bring back to your...
Looking out for the safety of the other children in the home.
So they already knew something was going on with him, is what you're trying to say?
And we are learning the conditions of the stepbrother's release through the newly unsealed federal court documents. He must live with his uncle in Hernando County, and he cannot be alone with anyone under the age of 18 without adult supervision. He's also subject to GPS monitoring. Covering Brevard County Live in the newsroom, I'm Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
Poor baby. Poor innocent child, man. And the thing I keep telling you guys, I don't even think I care about the age anymore. I forgot to say that. I keep telling you guys to keep these people away from you. I don't care about what somebody says. Oh, that's mean. You can't do that. That's family. Luckily, I've been able to turn family away for a long time because I done had all types of crazy blames and stuff like that. You got to be careful out here because people will change, people crazy, and you do not need to be the victim of all of this nonsense. The same way that she did not deserve to be a victim of what happened to her. I want to pray for Anna as well as every teen victim, every adult victim that deals with tragedies and stupidity like this. I want to pray for their souls as well as their families, and I hope they're getting through these situations when it happens. And again, guys, I think that we need to start showing our children videos like this because it's the world that we live in. I think we need to prepare them. Amen. Put the suit of armor on them by protecting them and showing them stuff like this, because you don't want to send them out there like a goat, all meek and not knowing what's going on. I'm not sending mine out there like that. We got to get on over to Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine. But yeah, it's kind of rough with what's going on with this fool. This fool is accused of a lot. Or his neighbor next door. I'm not even going to say what he did. I'm going to let you guys say what I'm going to let them tell you what he did. But we're going to Maine right now. And again, y'all know we got to be careful when we report. So yeah, I'm going to let them say it.
A Brunswick man is accused of killing his neighbor, dismembering his body with a chainsaw, and then burning the remains in a backyard fire pit.
45-year-old Tanner Dosty was arrested Friday night after confessing to police. He was in court today.
Now, anybody brought up on charges and got a mugshot picture like that? Yeah. Yes. Ain't got too much going on upstairs.
Officially charged with murder. Jim Keithley live in Brunswick, and a warning, the details of this case are disturbing. Jim.
Yeah, they really are, Scott. And you know, a day before this murder, so last Thursday, Tanner Dosty was supposedly outside his home here on Randall Circle cutting trees. According to court documents, he told a friend who had stopped by he was battling demons and talked about killing his neighbor. The next day, his neighbor was dead. A story of two neighbors. According to court documents, Tanner Dosty thought of his neighbor, 61-year-old Dennis Blazens, as a friend. Blazens' wife telling police her husband would go across the street most mornings to help Dosty work on his truck. According to the court documents, Dosty was acting strangely at an AA meeting at a church in Bath on Friday night. Police responded to the church, tried to remove him. He resisted and was tased 13 times. According to the police affidavit, he told police officers, quote, "I killed my neighbor today. I chopped him up into little bitty pieces. You'd find his body burned in the fire pit outside." Police went to Dosty's house. They found blood inside, where Dosty said he had beaten Blazens with a baseball bat and stabbed him 5 times. He told police that Blazens died on the back deck. He then dragged the body into a bathroom shower and used a chainsaw to cut up the body and then placed the remains in plastic bags and burned them in the backyard fire pit. Police recovered bones, chainsaw parts, and a cell phone from that fire pit. All of the evidence is being analyzed.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Woo! Oh man, I gotta put the prayers up for that situation right there. I don't know what was going on with his hair, what was going on with his eyes, the way he looked. The sad part about this man lost his life so tragically. Ooh, yeah. Can't say so much. I want to pray for him and pray for his family. Lord have mercy. I want to pray for a mercy on his soul, because that right there, that was beyond. And you guys, when they give you a little sign like that, please be careful. Don't give them too much. They don't got to give you nothing but a sign. From now on, let them give you a sign. Thank you. You accept the sign and we move on. Thank you. And we appreciate you, Lord. Thank you so much for covering us and every single person that's out there in this YouTube video watching me right now. Please protect us as well. We don't never know when it's going to happen. Amen. Lord have mercy. I've never heard of nothing like that unless it was a movie. And I told y'all already. I keep telling y'all, nowadays you can say something and wait a week or wait like 2 weeks and it really happened. Like you can make something up in your head, oh, blah, 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 and da-da-da-da. They be like, man, what you talking about? That happened last week. For real, it's getting that crazy where it's like movies going on, different episodes out here. It's crazy. Oh man, all right. Is that enough? Because I don't want to do no more of those. Okay, I'll do this one. We ain't got no more of that. Thank God. Okay. We got some breaking news on some Fetty Wap. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Seen you pretty. Yeah. That one right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what we're talking about now. We getting up off that other stuff and we getting on over to this. And can you believe, and I don't know why, you got the D-Rugs like H, you got that, and now you got the Fetty Wap. Why would you want to make something more powerful when when a needle tip can take people out? When a tip of a needle worth of Fetty Wap can take somebody out. What are you looking for a supercharged version of Fetty Wap for? I don't understand. This is crazy right here. Because
The Trump administration has cut into the flow of deadly fentanyl, but cartels are adapting fast and are now creating supercharged fentanyl by mixing drugs to keep users hooked. Our senior national correspondent, William Lajeunesse, reports live in Los Angeles, as if they needed anything more powerful than fentanyl.
Yeah, it's wild. So EMTs and ER docs, John, say they have never seen anything like betatomidine. It's highly addictive, it's debilitating, and used by veterinarians to put large animals to sleep. Now, traffickers are mixing it with fentanyl, and users almost instantly black out, but the worst is waking up. First came heroin, cocaine, and meth. Later, fentanyl and street drugs laced with xylazine, an animal tranquilizer.
All that happens down here is you get robbed, people take your stuff.
But today, users like Samantha are plagued by a drug 100 times more powerful, betatomidine.
We saw betatomidine at higher levels than we've seen before, especially in the Northeast. And
I'm hoping that this is not the one that they say that does not respond to Narcan. Because if so, They got to find something else that can defeat this or go against it in order to prevent people from, you know what?
We're seeing it across the country.
Known as rhinotrank, metatomidine first appeared in Philly. Now it's found in almost 75% of street drugs in the Northeast and more than half in the Midwest.
It is not approved for human use. It's an animal tranquilizer.
They're not really getting high off of this. They're just going unconscious for several hours.
Authorities say metatomidine is mixed with fentanyl in illegal labs.
It's coming internationally and it often being mixed within the United States. Little hubs within the region.
Withdrawal symptoms are severe.
Uncontrollable vomiting and then a spike in blood pressure.
After taking drugs laced with even small amounts of metatomidine, users black out for hours. Then comes a violent withdrawal, seizures, patients defecate everywhere, and then their breathing stops altogether.
Often the person doesn't know what they're getting unless they can test for it.
Yeah, give me that stuff that make me doodle all on myself and fall out and go to sleep for 12 hours. Who wants this? What type of HI is this? Like, who would even want this?
Addicts say they don't want rhinotrank, but with the crackdown on fentanyl, cartels are turning to other additives. And when drugs are bought over the internet or social media, it's like Russian roulette.
When I talk to those longtime users, this is what they tell me. Can we just go back to the days of organic drugs, of heroin and cocaine?
So this is I'm sorry, that's kind of funny, John, but this is a danger, right? Not just to addicts, but recreational users who think they're buying like a black market Percocet or Xanax. The victims need lengthy, expensive hospitalization if they live. 1 week last year, Chicago saw 140 overdoses involving this drug. John?
Yeah, I mean, this idea.
Oh, Winter Rising said, yeah, go ahead and give me that, give me that, give me that. Yeah, go ahead, y'all. I know what you're talking about. Yo, give me some of that. I know exactly what you're talking about, but no. You don't want that. As soon as you get it, pow, it's automatic, pow, right in your drawers. Just what they call that violent diarrhea. Pow, you're like, oh my God. Next thing you know, now you sleep. You ain't gotta worry about nobody coming next to you though. After you done pooped yourself, ain't nobody gonna come next to you at all. But I do want to pray for the people that had situations and you know what, over these situations. And I want to pray that people can get over these addictions, because we do know that these addictions are also diseases, especially when you've been doing it for a long time. And as you heard what the police officer and the reporter says, they wish that they could just go back to the days of the regular stuff, because all of this stuff is very dangerous and scary. I want to pray for all of the artists, the celebrities that thought that they was getting something else and they mixed this up in there. A lot of artists and a lot of celebrities died because of this situation as well, you guys. Amen. Let's keep going. I'm talking about violent, Pam. Yeah, it was violent. Let's get on over to South Carolina, you guys. We got a DUI, a driver. He's been denied bond. And oh man, yes. And just so you guys know, he's an illegal immigrant. He was driving, DUI. 2 kids on the side of the street riding their BMX bikes. And yes, that's what he did. Right into the kids, went right into the ditch. Come on over to Spartansburg, South Carolina, you guys. Spartansburg, what's going on out there, y'all? I need to know what's going on with this.
First alert for you right now out of Spartanburg County, where the man accused of hitting and killing 2 young boys on their bicycles went before a judge this afternoon.
It's a terrible story. And this is a photo of the 2 boys. On the left, you have 12-year-old Darian.
And yes, the guy wasn't illegal.
Robinson, killed just days before his 13th birthday. And on the right, his friend, 9-year-old Mikhail Lee Smith.
Fox County's Brooklyn Cromer's live in Spartanburg County, where the bond hearing wrapped up not that long ago. Brooklyn, you were inside the courtroom with those families and that suspect. What can you tell us here at 6 o'clock?
The judge denied bond for the man accused of killing the 2 boys as their heartbroken mothers faced him today for the first time in court. Today's hearing, though, did give us a much clearer picture of what investigators say happened on Nashville Highway Sunday afternoon. The solicitor said the driver, Ari Perez, admitted he had been drinking all day Saturday and Sunday. Solicitor Barnett said Perez was so intoxicated he couldn't do a sobriety test and a trooper had to hold him up. The solicitor says the 2 boys were riding their bikes when Perez lost control, drove onto the sidewalk, and hit them at a high rate of speed. Both boys died from their injuries. In court, we learned the mom of the 12-year-old boy was with the two boys and saw it all happen. She said the car almost hit her before it hit them. She said she ran to them and started performing CPR. The older brother of one of the victims said this never should have happened.
Darion James Robinson, Mikael Lee Smith. And because of drinking and driving, they are no longer here. They don't have the chance to live their life to the fullest.
Solicitor Barnett called Perez a flight risk. He said Perez is not legally in the U.S., and the judge said an ICE detainer would be filed. Perez is charged with 2 counts of felony DUI resulting in death, and if convicted, he could face up to 50 years behind bars. Reporting live in Spartanburg County, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox, Carolina.
First.
Yeah, Spartanburg, the 2 children. And yes, like I said, you guys, he wasn't illegal. Want to pray for both of the children, all of the families. And they're going to need a lot of strength. And to see the brother stepped up because he has to be strong for everybody. And it's even hard for him to do it. So as you guys can see, they're relying on each other. We're going to pray for that family to get more strength and resolve getting through this tragedy, as well as the other families that have to get through this as well. You guys, I've never been okay with open borders. I've never been okay with letting illegals come into our country. I've never been okay with these people that come in and hurt our children. I've been an advocate against this ever since day one, since I started this show. When they had the first one that I ever saw was one that hit a woman with her child, with her daughter, inside of the car, and he got out and took pictures. That's what started this and what made me want to keep on making sure that we get stories like this out, because this stuff should not be happening. We need to, whoever is okay with these type of people being in our country, I think now they need to be brought up on charges. Amen. Whoever wants them to stay need to be brought up on charges now, for real. Or you want to advocate for people like this? And then what they do is they turn a blind eye when they do crimes like that. But when it's other stuff, oh no, you shouldn't kick them out. You're wrong. This is the. It's like, as long as it's against what somebody else, what the law is, it's like they're for it. It doesn't make any sense. The law says if you're not supposed to be here, you got to go. I can't go over to Japan and just pull up. I got to have a passport. I got to have a means to get there. Have you guys ever saw those airport shows where you go there and you try to check in and they say, oh, so what's your business here? Or how long you going to be here? You know why? Because they don't want to pay for you. Yeah, no food stamp office in Beirut. Exactly. Robin Harris joke. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen and get these lights up so more people can know about these stories out like this. Let's get on over to this Missouri situation where this task force arrests over 1,500 fugitives wanted for felonies. Yeah, you guys, come on. They're getting busy out in Missouri. Let's go.
At 5, the state of Missouri has been able to get more than 1,500 wanted criminals off the streets through a public safety plan pushed through by the governor. It's taken a year to do this, and our Hannah Falcon is in Jefferson City highlighting the man in charge of the mission.
This body camera footage shows Operation Relentless Pursuit officers.
Man, that's how you knock on a door. That is how you knock on the door. That's knock, knock, and you knocking on the door with that one.
At work, blowing the door off this residence to bring out a convicted sex offender. This is just one of 1,585 arrests across 81 Missouri counties and 7 other states.
Okay.
Operation Relentless Pursuit made in...
No, we got to take that down because, you know, they got them things and then, you know what I'm saying, and we got to, you know what I'm saying, we ain't getting caught up. I'm doing my job, y'all. I'm doing my job. That's called doing your job. I gotta protect us because I seen one of them things. Exactly. Won't be going over that no more. Won't be no more. No, we ain't do jack. Keep on moving forward. Y'all saw what happened? And they got him in Missouri. Oh, you won't be slipping that through and catching us again. Not in the same week. You will not be messing with us no more. Boogotti on point. Let's go. I would have never stopped, this one fool said. You know, teens and people get addicted to stuff, just like they get addicted to drugs. So now we got a hacker out here. He said he was addicted to hacking. And he said if the police would have never stopped him, if the police wouldn't arrest him, he would have never stopped. The bad part about it is the majority of the hackers now, they're not older people. They're not like these crazy nerds. They're like teenagers, 19 years old. That's right. The FBI and Homeland Security now reporting that the majority of arrests that they're making when it comes down to hacking are teenagers, no older than 19 years old. Come on over here. Let me explain to you what's going on here. And this one right here, he let out, so he broke into a school's information. And not only did he open up the information, but he let it out to everybody to see, as well as the teachers and the students. Over 60,000 people's information was leaked when he did this. Had the nerve to talking about, oh, well, I would have never stopped. I'm glad they caught me.
I was so done. I'm so thankful I got caught. I really am.
Only on 5 tonight, the young hacker at the center of a massive data breach, sharing a warning for parents and teenagers about the dark path that turned his life upside down. It is a fear that's shared by top law enforcement here in Massachusetts and around the country.
5 Investigates Brittany Johnson is here with a revealing look into that hack and the fallout.
A pre-dawn raid landed Matthew Lane in federal custody after his hack put the security of 60 million kids at risk. Just 2 days before he reported to prison, he sat down with ABC News to issue a stark warning, saying many more teenagers are in danger of falling prey to the growing hacking trend.
I was just addicted to that. I was addicted.
Matthew Lane says that addiction started when he was just 14 years old. He wanted to be able to cheat on gaming platforms like Roblox.
You know, like you see,
They said they get into the school and change their grades. I see, change the grades. I see what you guys are saying.
other people that are like, they got like crazy stuff in game, or they're, you know, killing you over and over again, like with like some crazy stuff. And like, you're like, how are they doing that? I want to do that. It's a very toxic and edgy corner of the internet.
But like others, learning how to hack games opened a darker door where he could exploit online vulnerabilities for profit. And he's far from alone. An ABC News investigation reveals the average age of arrest for a cybercrime in this country is now 19 years old. For Matthew Lane, that arrest came at Assumption College in the early morning hours of April 29th, 2025.
This man is pounding at my door saying, FBI, we have a search warrant for Matthew Lane. You need to open this door right now.
He was charged with hacking into PowerSchool, a program widely used in school districts here and across the country.
Sam Champion said, I wish I could change my grades back then. My teachers had physical cards written in pen. Remember that? You ain't changing no grades on no black and white piece of paper, fool.
60 million students and 10 million teachers had their sensitive information exposed and later ransomed. Lane pleaded guilty, and in November, he was sentenced to 4 years in federal prison. He tells ABC News he's glad he got caught.
And then you realize how much of an idiot you are for not thinking and, you know, realizing people care and love about you. And you just falling down this path of like absolute like turmoil and like chaos and like literally psychotic behavior. And like, I'm honestly thankful for the FBI, you know, even the DOJ.
They're trying to leave.
Because I would have never stopped.
Lane says his mission now is to help other teens avoid his fate.
Whether it be like their own devices, you know, their insecurities, you know, like their mental health, you know, the upbringing, stuff like that.
Because I always wonder, how come these kids don't want to shovel no snow? You don't ever see them packing no bags. You don't ever see them trying to help nobody load no trucks or nothing like that. No, why would I do that? I'm not doing that. I go online, I play this game, I get a little bit of money from that. I beg my moms. I walk around with these slippers on, you know what I'm saying? What they call them? Crocs or something like that. Not back in our day. You don't have a pair of sneakers on and you go to thump with somebody, you're going to fall because they don't play that. Back in the day, they was Crocs, slippers out in the outside New York on the train. Yeah, y'all bold. You got it too light, too metro for you. You know what I'm saying? Too light for you. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all need some roughing up so y'all can understand what's going on out here. Because they basically look at it like, oh, well, our parents are working so hard and look at what they got. So why should we go to work? You still got to go to work because you want to make it even more hard on your parent while you're not working. They got to take care of you. Yeah, crazy.
And they fall down this path of, you know, criminality. And like, I want to help kids not go down that path. I want to be a cautionary tale.
As for his own future, Lane is clear.
I think I need to go to prison for what I did. And I'm okay with that.
Power School, which is used by more than 100 districts here in Massachusetts, offered 2 years of credit monitoring and identity protection to anyone whose information may have been compromised. And they say they continue to work to support customers in the aftermath of this breach. Brittany Johnson, 5 Investigate.
I'd be outside with the shovel, like, need help getting out, need help getting out, need help getting out, $20, need help getting out. When I was little, walking away with dough. Now, please, I dare you ask your kid to put the groceries up. Oh, what do you mean, Mom? What are you talking about? Yeah, put them groceries up. Go ahead and wash them dishes. Oh, you can't be me. You be washing dishes. You be putting the groceries up. Somebody having a laundry day. I'm not doing that stuff. That's what y'all here for. Let's keep on moving. We got to put them kids to work, exercise their minds, and teach them stuff. This way, when it's time for them to get older, they know how to do stuff. My mother wasn't like that. What? My mother used to wash our clothes in a tub. She's from South Carolina. I'm like, why is she putting all that water in the tub? Then she put all that soap in there and start throwing the clothes in. Ma, why are you putting the clothes in the tub? Oh, because we about to wash them. What you mean we? I'm not French. Oh, yes, we are. She get a chair and come sit down. And anybody have the idea what a scrub board is called? I'm taking you back because this lady was from the 50s and she knew where to find one. Yeah, she had a scrub board. Go in the bathroom. All you knew, you thought it was a DJ in the bathroom or a dog growling. And she flip it over. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, come here, let me show you what I'm doing. You got some big hands, huh? I noticed you got some. This is my mother talking to me. You got some big hands. Let me show you how to do it. So now I'm sitting down there. What? You ain't gonna no laundromat or nothing like that. You gonna wash your clothes in the tub, man. I know you nowadays people look at that like they're crazy, like, why are you doing that? It's a whole waste of water. No, people from the South, that's how they get down. They get it from the ground up and do what they gotta do. That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, kids have been really coddled, really soft. And you need to get a little bit of roughing up because the world is real. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's keep on moving forward. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes, the scrub board from South Carolina woman, Diana Crawford. There you go. Tell me where you get one of those. I love old school washes. Go to the hardware store. You'll find a scrub board. A lot of them, those hardware stores that have a lot of stuff in it, you'll find a scrub board. They even got the little ones. How much y'all want to wait? Y'all want to see something? Oh, you don't think your boys? Yes, I got one in the bathroom. Okay, if we get 500 likes, I'm gonna show my scrub board. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If we get 500 likes, I'm gonna show you guys my scrub board. Yes, I still got one. I went to the hardware store. I'm glad you guys asked me. You're damn right, I got a scrub board. And you know what they're good for? They're good for toddlers, little kids, for little sets and stuff like that, little bibs and stuff like that. Be in the bathroom. All right, let me stop. Just got to keep on going, you guys. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got to get on over to Miami because, oh my. Let me tell you something. Sometimes there's a Santa Claus. You got the Easter Bunny. You got a couple of different things that represent for holidays, right? But we just came out of Easter. I want to show you guys something real quick. We got a situation here. This is a throwback, but I had to let you see it. It's probably a couple of weeks old. I'm going to admit it first, but I had to show it to you. We got a situation where it never fails. We got an Easter Bunny who broke up a fight in Florida, and now he's got a criminal record in Jersey with a warrant. Come to find out, that's probably why he kept that suit on, because he ain't want nobody to know that he had that case going on in New Jersey. Check this out.
Some very bad behavior from an Easter Bunny. You may have seen the cell phone video capturing a brawl between a man dressed in the furry costume hopping into action to break up a fight. Well, today the bunny has been unmasked, and it turns out this isn't the first run-in with the law. Anthony Johnson has details on the arrest warrant out of New Jersey.
Bunny brawl. Lots of fur flies. This feisty man wearing an Easter bunny costume with the flopping ears and all hops on a person attacking a woman in Orlando.
So now the bad thing is he can't take the suit off if he wanted to because the zip was in the back. So he got to get busy with the suit just like that.
The fur ball's gnawing blows enough to save the victim and become a viral sensation. Our costume character was out partying with friends this weekend, yes, bar hopping, when they happened upon the brawl. Problem is, our bunny hero is also a suspected car thief. His whereabouts were unknown until this video surfaced, and the bunny came out of his burrow to talk to the media about his paws of fury.
But I got over there, tried to break up the fight, and then with me trying to break up the fight, it led him to get on top of her and hit her. So then I had to try different methods, basically, to break up the fight, which actually worked.
What also worked was exposing his identity, because Anton McDonald has been on the land since last October after being accused in a number of car break-ins in New Jersey, including one in the Summerfield development in South Brunswick.
How we doing on them likes over there? Y'all want to see that scrub board or what? Let me know.
After that, he skipped town. But once he came out of costume, it caught the attention of cops in Florida, Dover, Delaware for several armed robberies, and New Jersey. South Brunswick police sent out this tweet showing the suspect and stating a warrant is still out for his arrest, which almost happened when cops arrived on the scene down in Florida.
The officer came up to me and said, listen, if you do that again, I'm going to arrest you and the damn bunny suit. I just rushed over there. I didn't even say, hey, look at this. No.
He said, the officer said, if you do that again, I'm going to arrest you in the damn bunny suit.
Just rushed over there.
But the 20-year-old suspect has ruffled feathers in Florida. McDonald's being called a person of interest in a carjacking. We hopped over to his former home in Franklin Park, New Jersey. Family stayed behind closed doors, not wanting to discuss the cases.
Did you know he was involved in the incident down there on Easter?
But McDonald talked about his bunny heroics and how cops have the carrot of evidence they need to basically put this rascally rabbit behind bars.
It was a real deal, nothing fake. Real deal, nothing fake.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh. He said, be very, very quiet. I'm trying to catch a rabbit. Them punches ain't even hurt. He had on bunny muffins, bunny mittens. Those punches don't hurt getting hit by a bunny. I mean, he had some combos, though. Not only that, but you do know bunnies can move fast doing other stuff, right? So he had them hands. He had them hands. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I want to know. You guys want to see that scrub board? Let me know. That's remind me of right now. Every time I say scrub board, it reminds me of the scene from Gina when she had that headboard around her head and she was trying to act like it wasn't on her head, and they put all that hair on her to make her look like Gladys Knight or somebody like that. And then she did the meeting, and the man was like, well, you know what? I'm definitely gonna give you the deal, because if anybody can do a whole meeting with a headboard around their head, you definitely the one for the job. A whole headboard around her head, you guys. Let's keep on going, y'all. And we back, y'all. This our bottom line. I'm back with my family, back with my people, back doing our thing. Let me know if y'all want to see that scrub board in the bathroom, because I'll go run and get it. Because I ain't lying. I got one in there. And I got the small version. You know, they make big ones for big tubs and small ones for smaller tubs. You got to keep on moving forward. Or you could use the small ones for like socks and for kids stuff. Let's go. Where we at right now? Y'all got me bugging right now. This is crazy. Uh-oh. First we go from Bad Bunny, the bunny suit, to Pikachu. That's right, you guys. We got Pikachu out here. And I'm talking about the rapper King Harris. He's been arrested in Gwinnett County. He had on a Pikachu suit. Let's go. Pikachu. They said T.I. had to go get his car yesterday, y'all. Let's see what's up with this.
Rapper King Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny Harris, is a free man for now after bonding out of the Gwinnett County jail following his arrest Sunday on speeding and drug charges.
I swear, if he don't look like Sideshow Bob, I'm telling you.
Today's Caitlin Pratt is live outside the facility and joins us now with the latest on this. Caitlin.
Good morning to you both. And more so than the charges in this particular case, it was what the 21-year-old was wearing at the time of his arrest that is gaining a whole lot of attention, something that the accused even addressed. Gotta catch 'em all. But this time, it was police catching the Pikachu. Rapper King Harris, the son of T.I. and Tiny Harris, arrested early Sunday morning in Gwinnett County following a traffic stop. Gwinnett County jail record.
Talk about non-photogenic. Whoa, Lord.
Showing the 21-year-old is charged with speeding, obstruction of a police officer, and drug possession. Harris's choice of clothing, a Pikachu onesie, drawing significant attention. He documented the traffic stop on Instagram with the selfie. According to TMZ, officers say Harris was driving 60 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. And when they pulled him over, they say they spotted a firearm. Harris reportedly refused to get out of the car. Police say they then found a THC vape pen on him. On Instagram, Harris posted video in the outfit comparing police to Team Rocket.
The last color he need on is yellow, because we already see him too much. That's the last color he need on.
Harris posted video in the outfit comparing police to Team Rocket, writing in part that he was living a good Pikachu life in Tokyo and then came back to ATL, and Team Rocket caught me with a master ball and threw me in jail all night. This is not the first time Harris has faced legal trouble in Georgia. Back in 2024, he was accused of nearly hitting a police officer at a Dunwoody gas station, was taken into custody after an officer smelled marijuana in the car. He was also previously transferred to Pickens County on a bench warrant for failing to appear related to a 2022 traffic stop involving speeding and DUI charges that were later dropped. And jail records show that the rapper has been released from lockup here. As for a court date on these charges, unclear at this time when that will happen.
So they're saying that they wouldn't let him get his car. So I guess that T.I. had to go get it, because the next scene was T.I. going to get his car. Yes, you guys, that's it. We've been going on. That was crazy right there. We have had some crazy stories today. I am so glad to be back. I got to be honest with you guys. I am so happy. I'm charged up, and we got so much more. It ain't over. It ain't over, because as soon as you guys said that, I looked over there and I said, wait a minute. It's time for our favorite segment. That's right, you guys, the health and wellness segment. And if whoever stayed here this long, I promise you guys, this is going to be a treat. This is going to be fantastic. I'm talking about one of the best videos, guys, that you ever see. And who I'm gonna shout out right now? Teddy, you're gonna know why I'm shouting you out before this video. Sam Champion, you know why I'm shouting you out. You'll see why I'm shouting you out. Who that? Scott the Rock. You'll know why I'm shouting you out when you see this video. Because you know what? We got to do things for men and for women. We can't just be one-sided. We've been showing a lot of male doctors out here. That's not fair. We got to let the women step up. You guys are going to think that I'm a chauvinist or something. I can't do that. I got to make sure that we show you guys some love. So yes, you guys, strictly just for you, we're going to learn how to pump up the volume. We're going to learn how to stop aging now. We've got 5 science-backed exercises that reverse aging. Yes, 5 of them. And guess what? If you master them, you will see them working right in front of you. And you can master these moves probably in the next 7 to 10 months. I promise you guys, this is a video that you do not want to miss. Why your body isn't broken. Exercise, hanging grip. That's right. Just to hang is an exercise. I always knew it because of the flow and the stretching of the body. Exercising when you hang. Also, your body isn't broken because of your age. We want you guys to exercise very deep. Remember those squats that we were talking about doing the other day? Have you guys kept on doing them? Have you gone back to that video? Have you saved it? I can't cheat you. You can only cheat yourself. I did the temperature gauging in the bathroom, straight up cold water now. No hot water. And now that it's warm outside, it's really easy to do. That's right, you guys. I started off with the warm water, and then every day just kept on going down, kept on going down, kept on going down. So now it's all just cold water. And guess what? When I get inside the shower, if my leg or my ankle's a little bit inflamed, I put my foot there and start moving it around. Boom, it stops hurting. So yes, cold water, depending on how long you've been conditioning yourself, it actually works. These remedies are working for me. I hope they start working for you. Guys, you got to move it before you lose it. There is no other thing that I can tell you. I hate doing it too. I hate getting up doing push-ups. I hate going to run. It gets on your nerves. But think about it like this. After you do it, it's over with and that's it. Because you got to do it. If you want to live longer, guys, we got to start taking care of ourselves. We can't just be sitting here talking about, oh, we're going to try or whatever next week or whatever like that, Kendra, at the end of the month. Oh, you think I don't remember? I call out my people, especially the people I love. No, I'm going to call you out because I want you to live. and I want you to call me out too. So yes, we got to get into this right now. 5 science-backed exercises that reverse aging. I want you guys to look at this now. Pay attention to it and go back to this clip. Go back to this clip. Trust me. Here we go. I got it for you guys right here. 5 science-backed exercises that reverse aging. That's right. And this is Moves Method. That's right. The name of the channel is Moves, fellas, ladies. It's Moves Methods. And might just have to tell you guys, I think you're going to be able to keep your eyes on the screen today for the whole episode. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get into it.
That aging means losing strength, getting stiff joints, and eventually giving up your independence. But that's a lie. It doesn't have to be this way. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 movements backed by science that can literally reverse aging.
She's not squatting like that for a reason. I know, guys, I know what you're thinking. That's a position. And if you can stay in that position for that long, that means you're healthy. Need you guys to pay attention, because what you might be looking at, you might miss it because you're not paying attention. Do yourselves a favor. Keep this video, subscribe to the channel. I really want you guys to see what's going on here. I'm serious, I'm telling you.
We've taught these to thousands of students, men and women ranging from people in their 30s all the way to 70s, athletes to beginners, and they all walk away moving better than people half their age. Look, your body isn't broken because of your age. It is broken because of inactivity. Muscles shrink when you don't challenge them. Joints lock when you stop using their full range. Balance fades when you don't train it. But the body is adaptable at any age. I've seen it happen thousands of times with our students.
The body is adaptable at any age. She's seen it happen thousands of times with her students. 50 years old, 60 years old. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time you'll be flexible and you're going to live longer because of your flexibility and that your range of motion, and you're not falling around and possibly getting hurt from not being able to get up. Remember that commercial? I've fallen and I can't get up. We're sending help now, Mrs. Fletcher. You don't want to be Mrs. Fletcher or Mr. Fletcher. Get up.
And now I'm going to show you 5 movements that you can start today to reclaim strength, freedom, and resilience. Number 1, hanging. Rebuild the shoulders and rewire the grip. Hanging decompresses your spine, rebuilds your shoulders, and trains grip strength. And grip strength is not just about opening jars. Researchers...
I know a lot of people got the projects out there where they see the construction site going on. Perfect place to do the hang. Grab onto the pole and just hang and let your body be fully extended, and just hang there. Because when you're doing that, you got circulation going on and you're stretching your muscles, which we don't do when we're sitting down. Keep on going.
Literally use it as a biomarker of longevity. If you're a beginner, use a chair to support some of your weight. Let your shoulders gently open and build up accumulated time in the hang position. You can start with 5 to 10 second increments. If you're intermediate, then do a full dead hang, 20 to 40 seconds. Keep the ribs down, neck long, and to increase time in the hang.
Keep the ribs down, neck long. And fellas, go get the video and follow along. Yes.
And build up to 5 minutes daily. And advanced, build up to 10 minutes daily across variations, mixed grips, scapular pulls, even one-arm hangs. A lot of people tell me...
Now, Kendra, ladies, I don't see why y'all can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Miss Swanza. She like, why you had to say my name, Boogotti? I'm calling people out today that I want to make sure you guys be around. I want to see some stretch videos coming up in the Discord. That's right. If you just stretch for 5 minutes, do something, put something on. That's right. That's what we calling out now. We calling each other out. And I want you guys to say, yeah, Boogotti, you talking all that crap, but you ain't showed them pictures of that plant since the other day. Yeah, stuff like that. Because that's what makes us be sharpen each other. Steel sharpen steel. Let's get better with each other. Let's go.
They don't have anywhere to hang. Apparently they don't have trees. They don't have anywhere to put their rings over. So what you can do is you can find yourself a rail. You can literally grab onto the rail like this, place your feet up onto it, and get into this position. You will literally get very similar benefits as you would to hanging. And the more that you kind of allow your lower...
Now, when you was a kid and you was doing this, you thought that you was doing something wrong, or your mother like, get down from there like that. But they didn't realize that you could do it and they can't.
Back to sink down. the more you'll be able to stretch out through that spine and the shoulders. So this is a really nice hack if you don't have anywhere to hang. A 2018 BMJ study showed low grip strength is one of the strongest predictors of early death, linked to heart disease, cancer, and all-cause mortality. One of our students, Chris, who's 61 years old, started with a 2-second assisted hang. Within weeks, she was at 30 seconds, unassisted. She told us she hadn't felt her shoulders this free in decades, and it even inspired her to start hula hooping again. The takeaway? Hang daily. You will decompress your spine, strengthen your shoulders, and literally grip more life. Number 2, the deep squat. Owning the human.
Yeah, we learned about the deep squat, and it seems as if all of the gurus and people that are really good at what they're doing and they have the right informative information, they always talk about the deep squat. I need you guys to understand it's not just about the deep squat. There's other things that determine how long we're going to be able to live when it comes down to our flexibility. Please pay attention. I'm going to try to help her out because her lingo is a little different, but I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of what she's saying here. Let's go.
Resting position. The deep squat isn't a gym exercise. It's the original human resting position. Lose it and you lose ankle mobility, hip function, spinal health, and eventually your independence.
So she's doing this on purpose because you have to be, if you can be able to do that squat and get up like that without your knees all cracking like mine was doing, that's right, I'm not gonna lie, getting up and down like, yo, what's up with my knees? Because if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. Just call it out.
If you're a beginner, hold a door frame or a couch, elevate your heels on books, accumulate 2 to 5 minutes daily. If you're a complete beginner and you find it very difficult to squat like this, you can use something to assist yourself. So you teach your body to come down in that position, you use it for support, and that will allow you to sit back and be able to get down deeper. If you're still struggling, what you can do is elevate your heels. So if you have a step, prop your heels up, squat down. This will make your position much.
Y'all think she's fire? You have no idea what she's about to do. First of all, she's gonna fake it like she's sitting down in a chair and stay there. And then she's gonna say, if you really got it, you can go even lower than that, like boom. And then she does a third one. There's the chair, then there's another one, and then I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. And look how fit she is. Yeah, let's be fit.
Easier to do. So you have those two options to work with if you can't get down arse to grass. Intermediate people, squat unassisted, chest tall, get comfortable in that position. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes daily. And if you're advanced, then explore different stances. Spend 30 plus minutes across the day. The goal, the squat becomes your natural resting position. The sitting rising test, 2012 European Journal of Preventative Cardiology showed.
Did you see what she just did? She just crossed her feet just like this and went down and came back up. I don't even think, no, ain't no, if I try to do that, boom, falling that way. That's what I'm saying, you guys. If we can't use these range of motions, we need to start getting better at it so that we can flow better and so that we can move. We got to do what we got to do, y'all. Come on. Inspirational video, come on.
People who struggle to sit and rise from the floor were 5 times more likely to die within 6 years. One of our students, Pamela, had her first breakthrough in the squat after years of stiffness. She messaged us that she sat fully down for the first time in decades. Another student, Tom, went from a shaky 30-second to holding a deep squat for 7 minutes. Takeaway? Your squat is not optional. It's survival training. Reclaim it and you reclaim your youth. Number 3, sit to stand, the independence test. The ability to get down to the floor and back up again is the line between dependence and independence. Lose it and you lose your freedom. If you're a beginner, sit on a chair, stand up without using your hands. Aim to lower the chair over time. If you're intermediate, lower to a low stool or the floor. Rise using only your legs. Lower to the ground with no hands and get up with the hands supporting. Sitting down and standing up can literally be as simple as squatting down to a box and...
Check this out. Every single thing that she's about to do is a workout, a move, something that we supposed to be able to do. She's about to do floor work in about 2 seconds right in front of us. Watch how good she is. Watch.
Standing up with no hands. When you get better, you can practice squatting down on one leg and coming up on 2. Over time, you can practice your cross-legged sits And then eventually, as you improve your mobility, you can do various sits, kneeling positions, transitions along the floor, and teaching yourself to actually sit down and stand up with control.
Because if you think about it, you see how she got down and got right back up? Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't just get down on the floor, come back around, you know what I'm saying, get up real quick or whatever like that and be looking all, you can't do it. You can't. But if you take your time and you train, you'll be able to. We got to work on it because it's all about our flow. It's all about us. It's about getting better. I'm just trying to tell you guys and open the lights up and show you. And I don't want to hear that you can't do it, because when you start being able to do it, I'm going to be there happy like I told you you could. And you're going to say, I didn't think I could do it. Yes, you can. It's summertime now. Perfect time. No excuses. Let's go.
The same sitting rising test showed that every
Sitting and
point
rising.
you lose on the test equals a 21% higher risk of death. Patricia, one
Teddy.
of our students in her 60s, told us that her dream was simple. I just want to stand up without using my hands. After 3 months, she...
Teddy said we need this video 2 more times. I didn't catch it all. If you are appreciating and liking the content that you're getting right now, I'm going to have to ask you guys to give me all the money in your pockets right now. Give me all of it now. But double tap that screen, get those likes up. I'm over here sweating, getting all on the floor. Come on now, we better get up to them 500 likes. Let's go. Let's get those likes up if y'all want to see that scrub board in the bathroom.
She did it. Another student, Catherine, filmed herself standing from the floor for the first time in years. The joy on her face said it all. Takeaway, if you can stand from the floor without help, you are literally lowering your risk of early death. Train this daily.
Nope, got to bring that back because of what she just said. Got to bring it back to let them understand what she just said. Let's do it.
Stand up without using my hands. After 3 months, she did it. Another student, Catherine, filmed herself standing from the floor for the first time in years. The joy on her face said it all. Takeaway, if you can stand from the floor without help, you are literally lowering your risk of early death. Train this daily. Number 4, hip mobility, the foolproof foundation. Hip mobility isn't about stretching your hip flexor or doing yoga. It's about survival. Stiff hips equals poor balance and higher fall risks. And falls are the #1 way that aging robs people of their independence.
Falls, F-A-L-L-S, slip and falls. I fell and I can't get up. I fell and I can't get up because you're not used to getting up. And if you know how to fall the right way, or you're used to going up and down, you won't have the problem getting back up. That's what she's saying. That's what she's talking about. Don't get yourself to a situation where you can't get up now. Yeah, come on.
Beginners should aim to improve their 90-90 hip rotations, gentle rocks on the floor, using hands to assist and slowly increasing the dosage of difficult positioning. Intermediate people start exploring assigned Cossack squats, pigeon poses, and
do you guys see this? Pigeon poses.
Low gate flows, all with intention of increasing load and reducing assistance. And if you're advanced, full locomotion patterns, moving across the floor like a cat, crawling, stepping,
every part of the body is moving, flowing. Come on, fellas, stop it. Come on now, we working out here. Every part of the body's flowing, moving. You feel that? You see that? The circulation? Don't you guys feel that? Exactly. Yeah.
All with ease and freedom. Hip mobility starts with basic things like teaching your body internal rotation, external rotation, and then combining those two patterns. You can also work your way towards doing things like advanced pigeon poses. You can work your way towards 90-90 stretches.
I know the ladies are looking at this like, Boogotti, you can't be serious right now. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about something to strive for. I'm talking about something to aim for.
And over time, just experience that real freedom.
Have a blessed day,
the ability to open your hips. 2014 studies showed that hip fractures in older adults carry a 20 to 30% chance of death within a year. One of our students, Michelle, couldn't even bend down to feed her dogs without pain. After training her hips, she laughed.
Somebody said my grandmother, that Sam Champion said my grandmother's doing water aerobics, and I already see the difference. There we go. I'm working out right now. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Somebody said I'm about to watch this video in the health and wellness part 18 more times.
Us a video of her bending forward easily for the first time in years. Another student, Sharon, went from hip pain so bad she couldn't sleep to waking up pain-free. Takeaways.
I just want to say something real quick. If you notice how long she's been in this position, this is her regular like resting position. And the longer you can stay in a position like this, the better. I wish I could sit like this for that long.
Strong mobile hips are your life insurance. They make you fall-proof. And number 5, isometrics and core stability. The
Isometrics for poor stability. Let's go into it, you guys. Let's go.
Fall armor. Strength that holds you still is as important as strength that moves you. Isometrics such as
Remember the other day, probably like last week, we were doing the holds and how to hold positions and stuff like that. Yes, helps the circulation and it helps you not be all stuck and tight like that. The holds.
planks, wall sits, holds, train stability, balance, and resilience. Your shield against falls. For beginners, start with wall sits, planks, supported balances. If you're intermediate, do longer planks, isometric squats, single leg balance. Start to work toward chest to wall handstands. And if you're advanced, do loaded carries, gymnastics holds, static strength work, more handstands, and straight arm strength work. You can also throw in middle and front split holds to strengthen your lower body. Your isometric strength can start with the most basic things like figuring out your plank, then learning to switch that over to a one-arm plank. You can play around with side planks. Eventually, you would take that isometric over to the wall and practice your chest to wall handstands. And for the lower body, you would start with horse stance, work your way up towards your middle split holds, and then switch over to the long lunge hold. All of this.
She's gonna be around for a long time, y'all. Her circulation is crazy. It's blood getting to every part of this lady's body.
These will strengthen your hips, your ankles, and your knees. The Lancet Public Health 2018 reported that falls are the second leading cause of accidental death worldwide in older adults. Gail.
Venture Weldon said, man, this is gonna make me late for work.
One of our students in her 50s said that after 3 months of adding stability training, she feels stronger, moves better, and feels like herself again. Movement really is medicine. Ingrid, another student, went from hip pain and balance struggles to full pain-free squats. The takeaway? Stability equals survival. Train it daily. These 5 aren't fitness hacks. They are human non-negotiables. Hang to grit more life. Squat to stay human. Sit to stand to stay independent. Free your hips to avoid disaster. Build stability to bulletproof your future. We've seen it with thousands of our students, from Chris rediscovering play, to Patricia regaining independence, to Sharon sleeping pain-free.
Now you see every video, that's her regular position. Her regular position, y'all. It's just what she do. She's gonna be around for a long time.
Movement doesn't just slow aging, it reverses it. If you want to learn how our students are doing this every day, check out the mobility toolkit in the description.
Yes, and we show mad love to everybody. That's mobility and injury. Mobility and injury prevention. The 3 steps and moves in mobility. They got to follow along with the snacks, programming masterclass, joint mobility. But this is what we're going to do so you guys can get this channel right now and make sure you subscribe. What we're going to do is make sure that we got the 5 science-backed exercises. The 5 science-backed exercises that reverse aging. And this is from Moves Method, all one word. Moves Method, MOVES METHOD. Go ahead and subscribe to their channel so that you know, or you can see those other videos. We love to share platforms. We got Dr. Burns, we got Dr. Keys, now we got the Moves channel, and we also got the Healthy Kitchen. We got a couple of channels that we follow over here, you guys. You guys come up with any videos. Also, please remember, if you're looking at the videos on your phone, I can't do anything with them. I'm so sorry, because we don't like to do the lateral videos because we try to make it big as possible so that you guys can go in and out. When you're trying to squeeze in and see a video like that, it's going to be pretty hard. So I want to make sure that you guys can see them. If you recommend the video, please have already seen it on your computer or on your laptop or something like that, because when it's up and down like that, I can't do nothing with it. And I'm so sorry. Don't get mad at me. It's just so much more work for you guys when I have to show videos like that. We got to keep on moving forward now. This is what I want to do when we finally get to where we want to be, which is financially in a respectable way. Because I want to take care of these animals, and I have a real big ambition and a goal So the whole focus on our bottom line here, make enough money, get enough recognition to start getting land. Then we're gonna put some areas where we can have dogs at. We're gonna have gardening going on. So I'm working on that right now. So everything that we're doing right now is the goal to get to that. So land, containers, and then we start doing the rescue stuff. And like I told you guys the other day, whole different sort of setup. But here's someone who started from nothing, because sometimes you can't wait. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And when the area calls for it and your heart tells you it's time, it's time. And I'm getting close to that right now, because not young as ever, but at some point in life, when you get to areas of where you want to really do things at, and you feel as if they're going to be a good idea, we got a lot of people here that are probably interested. Exactly. See, Texas has 5 acres for 78,000. That's what I'm saying. It just depends on where the place is at. And that's what I'm focused on right now. I want to have a sanctuary, and then we're going to keep it functioning and flowing so that even when I'm not around, it'll be able to keep being self-sustained. That's my focus right there. Hopefully get bigger and everything like that. But I don't want to be one of these sanctuaries that's out here like, oh my God, hit the like button, 4 more. No, we're not doing that. We're going to do events, comedy. Bring your dog to comedy night. Make money off stuff like that. I'll even share this stuff with you other guys when you're down there, if you're a rescue. Stop with the heartbroken crap. It doesn't work, but a certain amount of time, you're only gonna get a couple of dollars. Stop doing that. Be self-sufficient and start making events. Do a damn fried chicken cook out of something, but don't just sit around talking about please send us money. Don't do that. It just doesn't work all the time. I understand people have soft hearts, but it just gets boring. And then you start seeing a lot of people do the same thing, and it gets worn out. Let's keep on moving forward over here, because this woman here had nothing. She used what she had. People were donating to her. And then all of a sudden, she said, you know what? It's time to do the nonprofit. So she graduated into it, which is great because she knows every level of it. I love this story right here. This is something that I just had to share with you guys. A woman makes it her mission to rescue every dumped dog in her county. Every dumped dog. And when you see how many dogs she's taken care of and how many she saved, this woman is an angel.
A local rescuer heard someone dumped this very pregnant dog just outside of town. She looked like she could give birth at any moment, and Audrey wasn't going to let her have her puppies alone.
I received some calls about this pregnant dog who was left behind by her previous owners. I found her pretty quickly, but catching her felt nearly impossible. Anytime I would get close, she would immediately disappear. I started to get really worried. If I didn't catch her, she was going to have her puppies in the woods and I wouldn't survive through the cold. So I continued to trap her.
And Mama wants some treats? But Audrey didn't just start rescuing today. She's been doing it for over 5 years and has saved more than 1,000 dogs along the way.
I started rescuing dogs about 5 years ago when I moved to the area. All these stray dogs were just in the roads. They were tied up. They were super skinny. And where I lived at, it was known as a dropping off spot for dogs that were no longer wanted. I started digging around and going down a rabbit hole, trying to figure out why is it like this here? Why don't they have animal control? And the deeper I dug, the more mad I got. I'm frustrated because people don't spay and neuter. So with being an animal lover and having a big heart, I started to take in those dogs and find them homes. When I prioritize, I think about which dogs are at the highest risk of dying or suffering. You're cutie.
Because my work, you.
Oh, you little stinker.
As Audrey became more well-known in her community, the calls kept coming in, and before long, she was rescuing multiple dogs a day. That is when she decided to take the next big step.
Fast forward 1 year, I started my nonprofit.
Thank you guys so much for your donations. I'm sitting in our new rescue van. We are getting ready to go rescue 40 animals. You guys, this is such a surreal moment for me. I cannot believe this.
Lux Rescue is pulling these dogs out of their horrible situations where they're dying and suffering.
He's hungry.
I get around 100 messages a day from fosters, from people in the community needing help. We deal with, on average, 2 new hoarding cases every week. So there might be dogs with mange, there might be puppies living underneath a shed. It's hard and it will wear you down over time. But seeing the life come back to these dogs, you know, it's just amazing what a little bit of love can do. What's going on? In just 2 short years, we have had so much success. Look at the babies. Hey, Connor. I want to see her belly. Oh my God.
This mama and her puppies are just one happy ending. There are countless more, all because of Audrey.
I do believe that everything I've done in my life up until this point has led me here. Growing up, I loved animals. Oh my goodness. I wanted to be a vet. I loved being around them. Dogs to me would be their unconditional love. One of the biggest things for me is fighting for change in our local community with our local government.
Because there are no local shelters, Audrey has essentially become animal control for her community. She is truly the only person doing this kind of work in her area, and every donation makes a difference. Visit luxrescue.com to support Audrey's mission to save every last dog in her community.
Okay, you guys, Audrey, L-U-C-K, and you spell her name, A-U-D-R-A-Y. You guys can screenshot that if you can see it. Audrey Luck, A-U-D-R-A-Y, Luck, A-U-D-R-A-Y, Luck, and it's Lux Rescue. Instagram, rescue _ with _ me _ Again, Instagram, rescue _ with, that's W-I-T-H _ M-E. And if you want to do it on TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, it's L-U-C-K-S Rescue, Lux Rescue. $5 is not a lot of money when it comes from a lot of people, y'all. $5, $10. I'm not even asking for a lot. Come on now. We know where it is. All we got to do is send it over there. Let's show some love to the animals, and you see all the work that she's putting in. Y'all see it. Y'all already see it. Yeah, that lady is so lucky right now. She's living her best life. She lucky. People like us just want to do that. Could you imagine if you could just hang out with dogs all day and got to deal with no people? Oh, Lord. Just dogs, all licking and wanting to play. You be running like a little kid all day long. You be more tired than the dogs. Yes, it's probably a lot of work and it's stressful and everything, but that's when it's rough. Hopefully, we can utilize our group, our people, all of our lovers of dogs, some people that want to come volunteer. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice, and it's going to be soon. And that's what I want to do because we love them. We love them. How much do we love them? I think I got a treat over here. Wait a minute. I think I got, do I? Oh, yeah. It's been a while. It's been a long time. That's right, you guys. We're going to do it like this. Since we love dogs so much, I got to show you guys something that we haven't had an update on in a couple of weeks. Talking about Lynn and Nova. That's right. Nova's up walking, no wheelchair, no nothing. Let's check out Nova. She says his back legs are still a little weak, but you know what? We're so happy for Nova because back a couple of months ago, 5 months ago, he wasn't even able to walk at all. Nova has proven himself to be a determined dog and a good boy. And Lynn, I just want to tell you right here for our bottom line to you, I don't know any better cheerleader or any better dog mom than you because you, the work that you put in and all of the efforts that you put in for Nova, and the way that she said it the first day, she looked at that dog and was like, well, I guess we got something we got to get through. And she did not give up. Made me cry. Made us feel a certain way. So, Lynn, we love you to death. And Nova, keep on pushing, boy. Keep on going. No wheelchair. No wheelchair.
Welcome.
No more dragging. Look at him walking. Look at that. That tail is strong. He's falling down a little bit, but he's making it. So much better quality of life he got. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys are a part of that. Lynn knows it and we know it. You guys were a part of that. Everybody that donated, everybody that put up money, everybody that prayed, and everybody that showed love to Nova, all of us are able, and we should be able to celebrate and be happy with what's going on with Nova, because that's a great story right there of love and overachievement. I got to be honest with you. And guess what? I just found out that Lynn's brother didn't want Nova, and he was trying to find somebody to take him away from him. And she just stepped up and took him. Couldn't have got a better mother than Lynn. I'll tell you guys that right there. And guess what, you guys? Y'all know what it is. #1 show on YouTube, Our Bottom Line. If you're trying to promote and get your business out there, all you got to do is send your promo over to us. But you got to make sure it's in a 1080 by 1080 size frame. And we will put it up in the post notification area so everybody can see it. And also, we'll put it up in the Discord. Also, we got a lot of people joining our Bottom Line Discord. If you have not joined the Our Bottom Line Discord, go to the post notifications right here on the same channel. You're going to see a link with a QR code. QR code, hit that. It's an invite. I'll see it on my side. Boom! And I'm going to add you guys to the Discord. You guys don't even know it. Whoever's not on Discord, you're missing out. Whoever is on Discord, y'all getting busy. I didn't even know that you guys can take this world and go rebuild it in the Discord. But that's what you guys did, and I love it. So much communication going on, sharing of information. I love to see you guys coming together like that because it all benefits us. That's right, you guys. And this is your last chance to hit the like button. Yeah. I want to know if you guys got that 500. I'm gonna go get the scrub board. Is it time? How many numbers? What we got? What's the numbers up to right now, Batty Land? What we up to? Up to Liberty and Justice. What's the numbers like? Did we reach 500 yet? Do they want to see the scrub board? Is that what they want to see? Oh, nah, 419 ain't gonna do it. Y'all almost did it though. Give yourselves a round of applause for almost making it to 500 likes. We appreciate you. Too bad. Maybe tomorrow you get to see the scrub board. I don't know. One day you're going to be like, hey, Boogotti, we got 500. Can you go get the scrub board? Because you said you was going to show it to us. But yes, we promised that we were going to give you guys let you guys see the scrub board if we got the 500. But we didn't do it. That's okay. It's no problem. But you know what? I'm not worried about that. What I am worried about is making sure that you guys know about this because it's coming up. That's right. The Show Your Talent search is going to be on YouTube as well as in all 5 boroughs of New York. That's Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. And boom, you'll be able to make $250 if you win. That's in every single borough. Doesn't have to be about singing or dancing or anything like that. As long as you got talent, you step up, and if it's good, we're going to be making sure that you get boom, recognized. And after we get everybody together, what are we going to do? We're going to put everybody against each other, and you're going to see if you're going to be able to win $1,000. There you go, sponsored by Big Drip, Hard Punch, and your boy Boogotti NYC. I will be hosting. And my DJ. You guys know who I always shout out. My DJ Don Dada, formerly Black Ink Crew, now tearing up the 1s and 2s and doing her thing. If you guys want to be a part of the Show Your Talent search, guess what? If you have the 4-pack, all you got to do is scan that QR code and you can go right to the first page. Or you can type in www.drinkbigdrip.com. That's again, drinkbigdrip.com. And you go to the website, go to the first page, put your email address in the notification slot, and we'll keep you up to date on where we're going to be. Also, you can order directly off the website too. We're starting to fulfill orders. You guys interested? You got to be 21 and older, just to let you know. Big Drip, better than that other stuff. Trust me. 14% ALC, grape, raspberry, lemon. You're going to be mad when you run out. Make sure you get some. Got to go to the website now. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Yes, also merch, new merch and stuff like that as well is available. I know you guys see it right up under us, but yes, we got a couple of pieces left. I think we got about 24 pieces each. We were going to do this, but I thought the scrub board would be a little bit funnier since we already had it in the video. But yes, you guys, I'm so happy that we're back. We got our show back. We got our family back together. The show is very important to more people than just myself. I noticed that when we were down. So trust me, all of the emails, the phone calls, I was like, oh my God, I can't even gather myself together because of how many emails and calls we were getting. But just know that you guys, I'm so happy that we're back. I'm being very cautious on the content that we show and everything because, you know, they're getting super sensitive, but we're okay with that. As long as we're back and we're being able to be together as a family again, we got our platform back. We got our Discord back. We good. And if we got to get a slow grind to get to wherever we got to get to, that's fine. Because as long as we together, we're doing it together, I'm happy with that. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. It's time to pray. Thought I was leaving, right? Never that. Time to get those prayers in the air. I want to pray for every single person that's in the room, every person that left. I want to pray for everybody out there that we have peace. I need us to show some more love to each other, some more resolve, some more calmness. Let's be able to have a conversation with each other before we resort to doing something so scary, something so detrimental that we're going to hurt each other. Let's show love to each other. And guess what? Let's be at peace and calmness. Because guess what? The only person that's going to keep you alive long and function in a good way and in a calm way is you. Think of your heart as a motor. It can't run on high all the time. Sometimes you got to slow down. Sometimes you got to recharge, and sometimes you need maintenance. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves in all those aspects. That's why we do the health and wellness section over here. Takes me a long time sometimes to find those videos because I really want to make sure that I'm giving you guys good information. Also, please ask your doctors before you start doing these workouts or anything recommended. And I really mean that. Really care about you guys. And I just want to say at the end of that, amen. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, I don't know, what are you waiting for? Because it don't do nothing but get better over here. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, on our platform here on YouTube, Our Bottom Line. Shout out to all of the family in the chat. Shout out to all the co-hosts. We back, y'all. And y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that y'all came in and chill with me, I appreciate you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock, Thursday, right here. Miss Swanza, thank you so much for that $9.99. And want to get lit? Drink Big Drip. Get 'em! Peace.